When we last left off, our intrepid heroes sprung into existence like Athena from Zeus's forehead, and we did character creation. And then they appeared in a barn, which was being rained on quite heavily. When
Like
a
another Zeus creation.
when a black dog wandered up to their camp and promptly collapsed dead at their feet. A group of strange brigands, crazed, eyed, and fanatical, appeared shortly thereafter demanding the dog back. They wouldn't take no for an answer, and seemed to accuse you of being somehow in cahoots with this dog. They attacked you and were promptly executed. What appeared to be their leader, a 30-ish-year-old woman in priestly vestments, appeared after them, trying to get the dog back as well, but she was run off by your force of arms and the sound of hoofbeats approaching your camp.
Important question about that priest.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any regalia, any symbols we could look on her? Because we did damage her armor at some point.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and make a perception check. See if you can recall anything about her.
Alright then, perception. Oh, where's the pesky perception?
It's not under skills, it's off on the sidebar, or on the right side.
Why?
Because Pathfinder hates you.
I also hate myself.
You didn't see anything, but you were fairly sure she had a holy symbol, but it was just too dark and chaotic for you to get a good look at it.
Okay, thank you.
So, yes, as you are recovering, you've dragged your unconscious mage back into the safety of the barn as a number of figures on horseback approach your camp. They are all wearing heavy armor in colors of red and silver and carry great lances with pennants flying in the wind. Are you killing yourself or the knights or...
Knights, you say? How many?
You should be on the page, so... Yeah, there appear to be 4 knights.
Do they look crazy?
I mean, they're all wearing helmets, so it's hard to say, but they are bearing straight down on you. Not in like a lances down charge position, but they are coming at you at a good clop.
It's time for another scrap.
I think you potentially murder some of the kingdom's men.
Could you
Still people, goddammit!
Is Leo still like nappy time? Or...
Yes, you are unconscious.
Cool.
Don't have time
speaking
for
of which,
this
actually,
bullshit.
please make a fortitude save, because it has been a round or so.
Let me open the thing. I'm just busy like slamming my spells into my spell description, so I don't have to look through the disgusting book. Alright, cool. Roll time. Character sheet. Scroll. Fortitude, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that reminds me.
Nice. You wake up.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to like roll chill touch. I was just putting the description in.
It's fine. So yes, you wake up with a gasp. Everything hurts. You're bloodied and beaten, but you are alive. And just in time to hear a loud neighing from outside as the knights come to a stop. And the leader of the group, who has a great big banner flying from the tip of his lance, canters forward and looks down at the lot of you for a long moment. Do any of you have anything you'd like to do in this moment of silence?
Can I move up? So
That's a nice, great big tally you got there.
Are you also here for the fucking mutt?
Yeah, this knight slowly pulls his helmet off, revealing a young man's face, scruffy with a couple days' worth of beard and with a bad case of helmet hair that falls down around his shoulders, and he sort of shakes his head out and says, "Mutt, No, we are here for the bandits. And
Oh.
I see we are too late. Damn it.
Right, I'll be collecting that bounty now.
Speaking of bandits, do you mind if I just start like looking through the corpses for anything good?
Yeah, sure. I mean,
Cool. I'm just going to full on pillage.
alright, so just so you know, these guys are looking straight at you.
I don't give a shit. We
Okay.
killed them.
Fair enough. I'm just making sure you know.
I bled so the rest of these guys could actually hit them.
That's true.
Not
Alright.
inaccurate.
So the captain will plant his lance down on the ground and turn back to the dwarf and say, "And it's a banner, not a towel. If you want bounty payment, you'll have to go to the city." He looks around for a moment and says, "Damn it, the priestess isn't here either."
Oh yeah, she teleported away or some such, magic bullshit.
But she was here.
Yeah, she wasn't happy with us.
Carved a rent in her. She didn't like it none.
That bitch put a spell on me.
There was a priestess.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
you
you
missed
were-
that whole bit. Everything hurts.
Everything does hurt.
Well, then I suggest you get yourselves to town for the priestess there as well. Damn it, we missed her again. And the knight will jump off his horse and start striding towards your group. He puts his hand up like, "I'm not here to fight you or anything." Says, "You can keep whatever's on their bodies, but I need to see if they have missives, anything like that. Any indication of where their base might be."
Thank you for offering what is generally considered as loot to the people who took over the bandits.
Just
was
narrows his
sarcasm.
eyes at you for a moment before going over to the orc and patting him down.
I want to mention that I don't associate with him.
With me or with that guy?
With you.
So he pats this orc down for a moment, then curses and stands up empty-handed. Don't suppose you saw which way she went?
Not.
Magic.
I wouldn't know what I.
Yeah, you.
Just
Not.
she just points. Karen just points at behind Jarek, like right there, and then poof.
Not the first time that's happened. And then he will slam a gauntleted fist into the other palm in anger, and as that happens, you see something behind the knight. A shape with red eyes prowling on 4 long, mangy legs.
Oh no.
The Hound steps out of the darkness.
Sir
circling.
Knight.
No, don't tell him.
What do you mean? Don't tell him. Look behind you.
This could be funny.
He turns, looks, huh? What?
Do you not see the Hound?
What Hound? He, like, pushes his cape back.
Oh,
Like he's looking for a tiny dog around his feet now.
You humans and your human eyes. I'm gonna try to grab him and help him out the way. Help him back and down towards the light.
Alright,
shrugs
he will
and
just, like,
rolls his eyes.
slap your hand away, like, "Hey, unhand me!"
Hey, people pay good money for me to touch them, thank you.
And as you get near, the dog,
What?
like, walks between you two, and it just kind of phases through the captain's leg as he walks, and it just comes up and brushes its cheek against your thigh. You can feel a faint coldness about it before it sits on its haunches and just howls directly at the captain.
Blinks.
And all of you can see this, but apparently the captain can't. He's acting quite confused and takes a step back.
Does anybody else see the ghost dog in front of me?
No, you're insane. I see
No.
nothing. I hear nothing.
I hear nothing either.
I squint.
See no evil.
I-
Speak no evil.
have you been eating something that
Probably.
or cooked or something?
I don't know why I asked a lot of you.
I think it must be one of those elf things.
Definitely one of those elf things.
Well, they're closer to animals than most things around there, but
Excuse me.
Yerk, could you make
Fucking
another
age of that.
perception check for me? I'll give you a +2 bonus on this one.
who?
Yark, our half-orc cleric.
Oh,
Sure.
Yellow.
Hork.
The Hork, yes.
No, I see nothing.
No, you do see this. It's easy to notice. When Kareen starts talking about more animal than people, the captain, like, decidedly cuts his eyes to you. Just for a moment, but you've probably seen that look before. That moment of, like, ugh, orc. Where he turns on a heel and strides back towards his horse. He says, "Well, I'll leave you to it, then. Come, men. We have a bandit queen to find."
Bandit Queen.
Bandit Queen.
Noted.
I didn't know you had official rankings.
have
Man.
fun.
Leo calls out, is there a bounty on her?
Absolutely.
Have fun
1,000
storming the
pieces of
castle.
silver for a head, dead or alive.
What about information on her?
Talk to the Lord Mayor in town. He handles these affairs. And yeah, the knights will turn around and begin trotting off.
Leo rubs their hands together. Time to turn a tidy profit.
Rather eager to go searching after a bandit queen, considering how you struggled against the one man.
I am absolutely and utterly fine.
Yeah, no, this will be easy. If their current warriors are of any indication. I'll have the muscle powers to stand up to our might.
To be
Besides,
fair, besides, like I didn't even get to swing and they still lost, so they can't be that good.
I would,
You have a very special logic you operate off of.
okay, now that the knights are gone, I did actually see the dog.
I'm
There
gonna
was a
keep
dog
looting.
there.
As you say that,
Why
you know
did
the
you say the
dog has
dog?
just disappeared. You
What
didn't see it
happened to
go
the
anywhere.
dog, Elf? Elf, speak to me.
Hello?
What do you know about the dog?
I haven't actually. What do I know about the dog? Do I know anything? I don't have
Why would you know
religion
anything?
trained.
Is it still raining?
Yes, it is
Speaking
still
of
raining,
that,
and it is also
fuck
still the
this.
middle of the night.
Yes.
I'm going to sleep.
Smart move.
All right. As you
I'm
go
gonna,
inside, you note that the dog's corpse, which you dragged in, has disappeared.
Should have skinned it. You guys shouldn't have stopped me from skinning it.
It wasn't
I
us to
see.
stop you, it was the other fuckers that tried to take it from us.
And the fucking elf.
Excuse me for having respect for animal life.
See,
How is
there's
your
a problem.
respect? You're allowing his body to go to waste. If anything, we're utilizing the goods.
I'm not going to have this.
Aren't you
argument
still
right now.
unconscious?
No,
No.
I woke up.
Oh, okay. You got better.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah,
that.
Get better.
Did you see that my character was looting the bodies in front of the guard?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so after a couple minutes, you find a grand total of 10 silver pieces and a bunch of very low-quality weapons and armor.
Is
Nothing
there
of
any armor
particular
or
value. The brigands were wearing leather armor, and the orc had a suit of chain armor.
is that better or worse than what I've got?
Oh.
You probably are not proficient. Well, I don't know if you're proficient in anything. It
Which
is
is
the
not anything.
chain mail type of armor.
My character's about as proficient as a dead donkey walks backwards.
The spoilers is she's not proficient in any armor she wears.
Mhm.
So
So what are my equipment? I haven't got anything listed. This is great. 10 silver isn't really a lot to go around.
I'm not even gonna take the money. I'm just gonna go to bed.
Oi, oi. Don't forget that the Rata rule said that everyone is trained in.
We are not playing with the
armorless.
errata rules. We're just raw dogging the
We're-
rulebook, because there's no survey for this shit.
We're,
What were you gonna say? Sorry, Hedra? Or is it not relevant?
never mind.
Not relevant.
You're
Oh.
fucked.
I feel like that could have been really important information.
Unfortunately, that does not matter. You know. In the
So,
immortal
yeah.
words of Skaven, get fucked.
Locke, do you go back inside, or are you gonna spend the rest of the night out there?
I'm going back inside.
I mean, if I got everything of worth, I'll go back inside.
I'll make use of my bedroll.
I'm gonna put my snake, my familiar, under the orc corpse, which is at the front of us, and just tell it to lie there and keep watch.
Okay. And Yark, when you take a nap, you will soon find your strength is coming back to you.
Oh, thank God.
You no longer feel like a tiny, fragile little wallflower.
You no longer feel like an elf.
I mean,
Aren't
I
you
wasn't
just
going to say it,
complaining
but that's
about
definitely
the
what I was
elf
implying.
racism?
I mean, I'm making the joke, but I have 18 strength, so it's not like I can.
I've got 16 strength, and I'm not even a melee
DCL's
class.
is playing the Chad elf, I see.
Alright. While you guys sleep, those of you who are injured, you regain hit points equal to your level times your constitution modifier. If your con is 0 or less, it's just a 1.
Right, so we recover Constitution modifier plus.
Times your level.
Oh,
We're only level 1.
So
So,
basically just your con
2.
mod.
sorry. So
Con modifier via smaller number in your con stat.
yeah, sorry, my brain was just going full retard. Yeah, I've got that. Cool. I gain 1 HP back.
Nice.
What's my current HP at?
It's on your token.
10. 11.
Living the dream.
Yeah, there you go. Alright, so the rest of the night passes uneventfully. And dawn soon comes, and with it a cessation of the heavy rains that trapped you here on the farm. The ground outside is muddy and nasty, and the bodies outside stink terribly by now, but what can you do?
Not,
I mean,
yeah, it shouldn't be stinking so early. Just a couple of hours old. Plus cold.
we could be digging them graves, but I feel like we're not.
Why
going
would
to.
I dig them graves?
Just remember, when someone dies, they poop themselves, so they do stink.
Yes, but it's
Why-
been raining, so that's been washing away.
So it's soggy poop.
I mean, it's in their pants. It's not going anywhere.
Well, the ground and down.
I mean, they're
It's
on
like
their
a liquid
backs.
shit.
I'm pretty sure we're used to the smell of enemies shitting themselves.
I don't know. Might be too unconscious to remember it.
Well, I got some good sleep, what can I say?
So, what do, party?
Well, he said head toward the kingdom, so I think that's the most obvious answer.
Mm-hmm.
I can do
The
that.
trading
Oh,
post
God.
of Tyrellin is the nearest town to you, and the most logical stop. It's where most of you are going anyway before this nasty storm hit.
And now at least we have a bounty.
Make use of this wonderful, wonderful ration. And yeah. Oh, there. I have a very good incentive to want this bitch dead.
I'm gonna grab, not to over encumber myself because I don't know what we're running with for encumberment rules. I'm just gonna grab some of the smaller, more not shit weapons or stuff from before.
All
So
of
that's
them
just
are
the
shit.
chainmail. I'll take the chainmail then. I can sell it on.
Alright, yeah, you can drag that along with you. It's much too big for you as it is right now, having been made for a big, burly orc. But you can definitely have it resized or just sell it in town. It won't be worth that much, but coin's coin, right?
Yeah.
Alright, speaking of which, Freya, would you kindly roll me a d6?
I'll roll you all the d6. Where's the dice button in this character sheet?
You just press /R 1d6 in chat.
Genius.
Nice.
Hopefully that's good.
That's the
That's my Blood
opposite
Bowl
of
rolling.
good.
Oh, well,
What, really? I thought
I
roll
pulled
sixes
Freya.
get bitches.
Yeah, you are getting bitches, or made bitches. We'll see.
In what
We-
world is rolling high bad?
there are several worlds. Don't question. You do not want the answer.
How many times did you roll 100 that game?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Alright, give me just ein momento to get a map for this.
If anything, I've just given us more things to get farm.
Yeah, that's definitely how that works.
Yes, that's an outlook.
Well, Leo could go to sleep and everyone else will just smack things. Oh, by the way, I've taken the snake with me. It's not still underneath.
Yeah, that goes
Or
without
just
saying.
in case.
All good. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. DCL, could you roll me another D6?
All right.
Random encounters.
Let's see. We got in store here. Oh God.
Oh boy.
Oh God.
You really want it, don't you?
Oh, apparently
Oh,
fucking
shit. 1d4 bullets.
roleplay. I mean, roll 20. I know you like to bend me over, but come on, man.
It's because you're elfing.
Oh, trust me. I don't need to be playing an elf for roll 20 to want to fuck me.
I mean, last time was an elf.
Ooh. Spicy. Alright, so, as you lot are walking along the trade road up to Torellin, you notice that the trees are getting a little sparser out. It's clearing up a little bit. The clouds have parted. It's turning into a fairly nice day. It's mild in temperature. But then I think you start noticing that the trees that are here have thick coatings of a white viscous material hanging over them.
Nice.
Oh wait, are we talking spider
We're
webs?
talking
Are we talking
spiders.
spiders of unusual sizes?
Spiders of highly unusual sizes.
Mmm.
Fuck.
Mmm.
I love me some spiders.
Ah. Just. Fuck.
What would you like to do?
How about we take the slow way around instead of going
how
forward?
many spiders are there?
You
don't
can't
know.
see any spiders right now. You just see spider webs.
I
Let
think
us-
we should go down the path of spiders, because why should we waste time?
I wish I had lived in a world where you weren't right.
How much rations do we even have?
Okay, so here's how this goes, because this is the correct response to spiders. Are we in the woods?
Yes, you are. You are at the edge of the
Opened up.
woods.
I
We
hope
were in
magic.
a woods.
I hope magical firefighting is real fucking good in this world, because I'll take down the lantern. I'm burning this place down.
Don't worry, I've got
Cool.
cold touch, so I can make things
What?
colder.
What
I,
happened to
I
respect
start-
for the environment?
That
I
goes
start
out the window.
handing-
as soon as you
I
see
respect the environment. I fight it like everyone else.
Oi, lady,
Mm-hmm.
I pull out 3 pints of lantern oil, and I chuck one at the fucking tree there.
Did I ever mention that I love you? Because I do right now.
I got a lot of this stuff because fuck spiders.
Also, I'm gonna be honest. I was expecting someone to stop me. Are we really gonna burn this forest down?
Fuck
Burn
spiders.
this shit. Fuck this forest.
Shit, man. Okay.
Leo
Yeah.
literally does not care if you burn the forest down.
All right.
Yeah.
This is
All right.
this is
So-
this is a-
Let's break it down for a moment. So as you throw a little clay jug of oil, it shatters on a tree. Then you hear a laugh echoing through the forest around you, and suddenly you notice that it's very quiet. Very quiet indeed.
It is 3 quiet right now.
It is
Angry.
3 quiet. It's almost 4 quiet, like 3.5 at least.
Ooh.
And
Dang.
then you see a shadow emerge from perhaps beside or next to the tree that was just coated in oil. A feminine figure with a wild mane of green hair, and this figure, this shadow, runs a finger through the oil and just tastes it. And you
Gross.
hear a,
You know, that's more questionable than seductive. I'm just gonna throw that advice out there for free.
So,
Angry.
I hear it's better with a bit of fire.
let me
I can
move you
understand.
guys over to another map. Here. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. So this figure continues to just kind of suck on the tip of her finger for a moment before saying, "Now, what did happen to respect for the woods?
Like I
So
said,
many city folk feet trotting through my forest, again and again, bringing their hate and fire and steel with them. Why?
because spiders are gross.
Because steel is awesome.
Both of those are correct answers. But mostly
That's
because
fine.
spiders kill people. En masse.
I mean, if we burn the forest down, we will fertilize the land.
What if we dug a tunnel underneath the forest sea?
Now that is a brilliant idea.
Okay,
Might
question:
take a
Is this
while.
is this like a forest nymph?
That's a pretty reasonable assumption, yeah.
Do I know if those are dangerous in character?
What if she's a dryad?
You can make a nature check.
I will try to make a nature check.
Would I know what a dryad is as a sorcerer?
You probably know what it is, yeah. If you want to know anything specific about them, you can make nature checks.
Well, there's my 12.
Alright, going once.
How far away is it from us?
Look on the map.
Alright, oh sorry, where we have top maps, have we? I see rocks.
Alright, so if no one else wants to make a check, then yeah. A 12 will tell you that nymphs are well known to be capricious, and while they on occasion steal a lover away for a year and a day to live with them in their trees, they aren't generally murderous, but at the same time you hear a cold edge to this creature's voice.
Can I,
My murder hobo senses are tingling.
just so I know, just in case I'm breaking any conventions, while we are doing the chatting thing, can I simply just go to the smacking thing?
I
Yeah,
mean,
if you want to roll for initiative and just like go directly into combat mode, for sure.
Can I try and surprise and just roll fear?
You will not be able to just act outside of initiative. This is one of those instances where, like, she is also ready for a conflict, so initiative will just determine who gets to act first once you start making hostile intentions.
I think I'm gonna take a little step over here, because fireball's a thing that exists.
I need to find out where initiative dice are.
Alright, so it sounds like it's combat time.
It may or may not be combat time.
Well,
Alright.
last time Luke spent half the combat on the floor. This time Luke wants to take the initiative. If I can find where the fucking initiative button is.
It's
Top of your check.
Oh, I found it. I'm just fucking retarded.
Have to have your token clicked. Roll
Great.
20 is weird like that.
Click my token.
Click the token.
Select. Then I need to press the roll button. Right?
Select the catty.
Sorry about this, guys. I realize this is a bit... watching a toddler trying to figure out how to walk. There we go, I got 20. It's all good.
That's adorable. You give yourself too much credit.
I
Feel
wish
horrible
I-
for that. I'm gonna take
Savage.
I wish my
Well,
laptop would stop crashing.
That would help.
Uh,
My laptop's pretty good. Is
my
it 20
laptop
good?
used to be good.
That's what they always used to be good. A long time ago.
It's not. It's only like a year old.
What brand is it? Is it an Acer?
Aces are pretty notoriously
It's a Dell.
garbage. I've got a Dell
Oh.
laptop.
It's
Mine
a
is-
XPS 15.
Well, then I'm not familiar with Dell's latest product.
How do I
Damn it.
cast a spell? Do I roll
Did
dice?
you actually add the spell in?
Oh yeah, I've got the spell. I want to
Finn,
roll
would you mind if I
it.
just roll initiative for you while you're loading back in?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I actually am back in. Let me get my character sheet open, and I'll do that. I'll be a good apple.
Semantic casting, verbal casting, range 30, targets one creature, duration varies. You can't throw the target with effects based on its will save. Yeah, you just need to roll for well, apparently.
All right. So, before I say it's your turn, I just want to look at a thing real quick.
Leok, you did not roll a 20.
Could I get my I'm not gonna cast it myself, I'm gonna get my snake to cast it, that's okay.
Leok, you rolled a 7.
I rolled a 20. Well, I have to
You rolled a
select my
7
character.
first and then rolled a 20.
Yeah, because I didn't select my character.
The one you rolled first counts.
Yeah.
Okay, well then. I'm not doing anything.
Okay. So. Cool. Okay,
I'll cast
so
Fireball instead.
you guys start getting ready to fight, and the forest nymph just turns her beautiful face into a rather nasty scowl and stares daggers at the lot of you. You're just like all the others. More city folk coming to rape my forest. Not this
Ben.
time. And she's
Listen
going
to
to take
Ben,
a
your
step
forest.
back, and she disappears into the tree.
Oh no, I'm fighting another murderous tree.
And in her place, you hear a great deal of chittering from the woods nearby.
Oh, come on.
Slightly less bad, I'm gonna be honest.
You
Lady,
say that, have you looked at the map?
I mean, maybe they won't smite me with unholy damage, so...
and you didn't get smote.
I know.
Snippy's the one who needs to be worried.
This is fine. I embrace death.
I'm gonna say, getting smite by hammer feels a lot worse than getting smite by unholy damage.
DCL, you're up.
Ah, okay. Right. So...
The spiders are
Tiger.
all in the trees at the moment, for reference.
I'm in the tree, man.
How high up in the trees are they?
Anywhere between 10 and 20 feet. That one's probably like 10 feet up.
Fair enough.
So 20 feet to get there and then 10 feet up.
Right. So... I guess, yeah. Wait, I'm gonna look at the tree first before I just jump into that shit. There any spider webs that are gonna tangle me up?
There's spider webs all over the trees around here, yeah.
That makes me question if the spiders are actually gonna come down or just shoot at us.
With what?
You're about to find out, boy.
I don't know. They're D&D spiders. They might just be able to do that. Okay, so here's my question. What is the stride action exactly?
It's your movement.
Oh. Oh, just one square terrain. Okay, that's why. I was about to say that's real fucking overpowered. Right then. Tiger stance. I guess I'm gonna... I really...
None later her to death.
I'm really not digging the idea of getting
you delay
tangled
your
in
action?
webs. So I'm just gonna throw a rock.
You
I don't think
delay
if you delay your action, you don't get all 3 actions, do you?
Correct.
Yeah. So
Oh.
I already take my actions now. The tiger stance, and then I guess I'll pick up and throw a rock at the grand spider.
Okay. Make a range attack roll.
That is dexterity, correct?
Mm-hmm. Dexterity
gonna
plus your level, presumably plus 0 on top of that, since you are, I assume, trained in rock.
You said that the thingy disappeared. Is she still there then on the map, or is she just not visible currently?
How
Oh,
did I roll
whoops.
a 1d and 20? Okay, I think I completely missed that. So I just like,
Yeah, you throw a rock, and it's not that you miss. It's just that there was an almost invisible like secondary web over where the spider was, and it just doop, gets stuck in there.
oh,
And it makes a kind of vibrating sound like when you run your finger around a wine glass before it settles back down.
right then.
Kind of wish I had fire spells.
I guess I'm just going to step over here, and I can't do a raised shield action, so there's no way I can really bolster my defense. So that's my turn.
All right, Yark.
Oh well. I guess it's time, Boyle. We're fighting this.
It's time, Boyle.
Let's see, do I have enough movement? Well, I need to climb here. I'll go up to here and look for any webs.
There's
Before I
definitely
chunk.
webs all over the tree.
Then
Yeah.
I guess I'm not charging any further.
Don't forget it's coated in oil as well.
Yeah, that particular tree is covered in oil.
How much oil do we have?
And I guess
No,
I
that
shouldn't
was
say
a bad idea.
covered, but it's got like a quart of oil on it.
At this
Use
point, I'm
another
not,
movement, go back and switch to my slinger.
at this point, I'm not sure we have enough oil.
I'm not doing anything useful this turn, it's fine.
All right, Kareen.
Oh, there is the take cover action.
No.
Well, we're already pissed off her, so might as well piss off some more.
Burn it down.
Yeah, I chuck one of the oils onto the other tree where the two spiders are there, or is that two separate trees or one?
That's one very large tree.
I chuck, just chuck it.
Yeah, you can't really
Okay.
miss with the oil. It's just gonna hit somewhere on the tree.
Cool. Cool. Then I take a torch. Light up another one. Just chuck it onto the oil-covered tree.
Okay. This time I will ask for an attack roll since the tree isn't like entirely covered with oil. It's not going to help too much if it just gets tangled up in the web or whatever. Well, I guess that would also suck for the spiders, but less so than the oil.
The oil would
Oh,
suck the most.
They'll burn through the web, so
Yeah.
It depends if it's been raining recently. But yeah,
You mean
typically
like last
silver
night?
is flammable. But, I mean, we've travelled. Has this area had rain?
Yes.
We
You
haven't
have not
traveled
traveled
that
very
way, so-
far in this case. It's only been a couple of miles.
It's a shame we don't have cars.
1d20 plus...
Plus your dexterity, plus your level. Alright, yeah, I think a 14's enough to hit the broadside of a barn. So, you throw your torch and you hit the splash of oil on the side and it whoosh goes up. Would you kindly roll 2d6? Alright, and Hair Spider is going to try and make a reflex save to avoid that business.
Your spider, except that it is your fate to be destroyed.
This spider just
Precisely.
boing jumps over here.
Stop resisting!
Die with
And
dignity.
And last torch goes.
So you threw a thing of oil, you took out a torch and lit it, and then you threw it. That's 3 actions.
That's reaction, indeed. One.
Alright, so spider time.
Yay.
Correct.
They're
Of course.
going to shoot some webs at you.
Ah,
Oh no.
damn it!
Yeah,
Well,
so
I
they
was
all
planning
just
on moving.
curl their butts underneath their bodies and just bleh, shoot a big glob of white gunk at all of you. So, I'm going to go in order from Karen, Locke, Lady, Yark, Dane. Get my little square root going here. Let's
Well.
see. What's their attack bonus?
Don't you mean Dipper?
That was a reflex roll. Okay, at least
Yeah, no, you didn't get crit by the webs. All right,
That
and
would
this
be
will be
very
against
unfortunate.
everyone's touch AC. So, Kareem.
Oh no!
Oh!
Oh no!
What the?
All right, you get splattered to the ground, covered
Where
in
do I-
sticky white stuff. Lock.
Which starts burning because it's fucking covered my that torch.
15.
The
that's
torch you
above my-
threw.
So touch AC set my armor basically.
No, I lighted another torch because we're walking in the middle of the night.
You're not in the middle of the night.
We
It's the
got
middle of the
this.
day.
Isn't there?
There's no.
But it
There's,
was middle of the night.
No, it's the middle of the day.
no. There's no dark vision.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why there's no field of view. We can just see everything. We
Okay.
slept till morning and then we walked.
I have dark vision, but it has no range, so
Yeah, dwarfs don't know if it's day or night.
By the
So
way,
wait,
Leo, your touch AC
Uh.
is less than your normal AC, so that probably hit you.
Yeah, that
especially
hits
since
me.
we already hit the
Okay,
armor.
so you two get splatted.
Nice.
All right, lady.
Oh, not splatted.
All right, Yarrick.
Splatter.
Nice.
What does that do?
I'll get to that in a moment. And
Alright.
Dane. What?
Is that versus AC?
Touch AC.
Oh yeah, I'm fucked.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So, and one of the spiders didn't even have to shoot at any of them, so it will try and get lady.
No, that touches. That hits.
All right. So everyone is just. Oh, wrong.
Why did I just die? Excuse
All right,
me.
so
I'm
yeah,
out of everyone. I should have
The
a
dwarf
+20.
throws something, the forest starts burning, and then everyone just gets boloed
Down.
to the ground and held down by nets.
Bukake.
It's
Excuse me. I should have a plus. I should have a +20 to avoiding white sticky stuff shot at me. I'm an expert at it.
Wait, I think.
I think you
shouldn't
mean
have,
you're
like,
an expert at getting filled with white sticky stuff.
Yeah,
Exactly.
like,
It's
should
not
you have
going
taken?
inside.
Oh, it's
you should have
going
taken it for the
inside.
entire team.
Oh god.
Anything, it should have been just absorbed on you. All of it.
Just goes through my skin.
All right, so that was their first action.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot you had
Let's
multiple
see.
actions.
They are all then going to take the descend on web action, so they just sort of shoo,
My
slide on down. And then they're just going to come over here and harvest you for your sweet, sweet, delicious internal juices. If you'll just all kindly cooperate, that'd be great.
About that.
That was a movement.
Yeah, that should have been 3 actions.
Yep, that is 3 actions, so they're not going to get to attack you this round. They have to, get up in your business. So, Dane, hi, how's it going?
It's going great. How are you?
I'm fine. Would you like to perhaps escape from this web?
Dane, I want you-
What sort of check would that be?
Flex out the webs.
You would think that, but no, it's an acrobatics check because that's what escape artist is now.
Look,
I
I
can't-
am
You know-
the nimblest of dwarves. Look at how easily I slipped free with a 6.
Wait, so you can't make strength checks to break out of bonds anymore?
As far as I'm aware, no.
Do you know
That's
what's really
lame.
sad? The fact that I could hit all of these things, but I'd have to hit everyone else in the party as well.
Can I make 3
Yes,
acrobatics
you
checks?
can. As far as I know.
Okay, don't worry, they'll all be 6s. Yeah.
Oh, damn it!
All right,
Now it's
Satan
time to
himself
summon-
arises as if called and possesses a tree.
Nice!
Hmm.
Oh god, we're rolling way too many
Damn it,
things today.
Fan. That's impressive.
This is really sad. I want to use my AoE spell and hit all the enemies, but then I hit all the allies. Which is kind of not a good idea.
And you hit yourself.
No, because it's a spell which I absorb from people with AoE harm. So undead things will heal me, enemy things will just take damage. It's centered on myself. I can't, like, shoot it from here and then hit, like, just you and all of these. As an example.
So,
Okay, chat would like me to inform you that apparently the athletics, the break open action can be used with athletics as well.
Yeah.
It doesn't say that in the monster's ability description, it just specifically calls out you make this kind of check. But I think Mers is correct. So what's the difference between your acrobatics and your athletics, Fen?
Let me look. Acrobatics. No, acrobatics is better than athletics for me.
Amazing.
Really?
All right.
Yeah.
You really?
Yeah, I'm trained in one and not the other.
Oh.
Delightful.
Fourth, I can do acrobatics, but not athletics.
Hell yeah.
All right. So
I'm
yeah,
a former
carry on.
thief.
Liok.
Awesome. One moment, I need to quickly consider what my options are, if that's okay.
Mhm.
My limited spells. First of all, I'm going to use one action on my familiar,
Mm-hmm.
which gives it then 2 actions, and I'm going to. That means it should be in direct. Like it's on top of me, right? So
I mean,
You
I
can
guess
hit
the
that
question is,
thing.
where was your familiar before this happened? Like, where does it hide out?
typically in my robes,
All right, so it's in the webs with you.
can it not like sneak through?
And it can try, but it will need to make a
I mean-
check.
Yeah, I mean, can you not attack from the floor?
Let's see.
I think you
With
take
spells.
penalties if you attack.
Yes, you
while
absolutely take penalties. And let me see what the immobilized condition does.
Even if
I
it's a
know
spell?
it doesn't affect your attacks. If it's a spell, you can cast, but keep in mind, well, I guess you can't take. These guys probably don't have opportunity attacks. Maybe if you want to take
I
that
mean,
risk.
but if he does, he'll hit the snake, not me, because the snake's making the attack.
Oh, the snake's making it. I thought you were casting a spell.
No, no. As a familiar, you can use one of my actions to get my familiar to have 2 actions to cast a spell using my stats.
I thought. Okay.
So it's like, why not?
Okay, so basically, right now, you guys are all prone, and you have a speed of 0.
Nice.
Mhm.
So yeah,
That's
your
it.
snake can try to attack. It will take a penalty for being prone. I believe it's a -2.
Even with a spell, just to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay. My spell is going to cast Chill Touch on the spider lane closest.
Okay.
I just need to figure out how to roll what I need to roll. Semantic casting, verbal casting, so that's 2 actions, target 1 living, blah blah blah. Make a melee touch attack. What do I roll for that?
That will be 1d20 plus your level plus your spellcasting ability, which for you is, I believe, charisma.
Yeah, so that's
Is
plus
he-
5
are you-
minus.
Are you making the spell with your stats or the familiar stats?
The familiar uses my stats.
That makes it simple.
Is there a button to press, or do I just like?
I believe you can
Roll it
just
in
click the
chat.
spell if you filled it out correctly. Otherwise, you'll
I
just have to
probably have not.
/R all that shit.
/R
1d20 plus 1 plus your charisma.
+1 +4 -2. You said.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
All right, and
So I
yeah, that was
crit.
against touch AC. Let's find out. It's not a crit, but it is a hit.
Because depending on how well I hit, different things happen. Okay, it's not a crit. Living creatures take 1d8 negative damage. Okay.
All right, well, roll 1d8.
Do I get plus charisma?
I don't believe so.
Really? Okay. Well, I roll 8.
Well, that hurt a lot. You see bits of the spider's carapace just necrotizing, but it is still very much alive.
8. That's disconcerting.
Gonna try to escape as well?
I could do that. Can I choose now to myself to also use Chill Touch on it?
Mm.
No, if you spend 2 actions,
No, no,
Only
because
got
I didn't
one
spend 2
left.
actions. No, the snake used 2 actions. I spend 1 action to give the snake 2 actions that can cast a spell through me. And then I have 2 actions left over myself.
Usually speaking, you wouldn't be able to cast multiple spells in a round, but I don't know how that works here.
Yeah, I
way the
don't
familiar-
believe you can cast a spell from your familiar and yourself in the same round. But I don't know how familiar works in any kind of detail, so...
I think you can, from what I can read. Let me have a quick look. Sorry, give me a second while I get on the menu roll. Chances are, if Merz is listening, she'll probably find it before I do, but I'll have a look. Page 416. If familiar is in your space, you can cast a spell with a range of touch, transfer its power to familiar, and command the familiar to deliver the spell. If you do, the familiar uses 2 actions for the round to move toward a target of your choice and attempt to touch that target.
Oh, so you cast a
Uses
spell
your-
and then the familiar delivered
Yeah,
it.
Uses your attack
because you.
modifier-
Right, that sounded more
Ah.
like what should have been happening.
Yeah.
You can prepare 1 additional cantrip.
Right, okay. So you've used 2 actions to cast a spell and then 1 action to have your familiar do things.
I don't use 2 actions. The familiar uses it, I believe.
No, what it said is you cast a spell and then your familiar delivers it.
I'm not sure that's how it goes, but if it is, then the familiar still has 1 action.
Yes, your familiar should have 1 action and you have none.
Okay, 1 second.
Wait, if you use 2, shouldn't she have 1 left?
No,
Yeah.
because she also used an action to give the familiar an action to go do stuff.
2 actions for the spell, 1 action to give it to the
Mhm.
familiar. Okay.
I look forward to being eaten to death.
I, for one,
I'm-
welcome our spider overlords.
It's
Lady, you
fine.
were
Yeah, I
right,
really
we sh-
hope I just completely... Oh, nope, Merce says the familiar used both actions to cast, or to deliver the spell. Rip.
We should have burned
Yeah.
down the forest.
Which
So we're in
means
the
I-
process of doing that.
Yeah,
So
you
no,
were
no, no,
trying,
but-
and then the spiders
But
got
if,
mad
if the
about it.
familiar if the familiar uses both actions, then I don't use my actions, surely.
No.
No, you are casting the spell through your familiar, so you still use an action to cast the
So
spell.
why is the familiar using 2 actions to do 1 attack?
Because it's a touch attack, which is usually really good, and you have to be in melee from.
Quote the rulebook. If you do, the familiar uses its 2 actions for the round to move towards a target of your choice and attempt to touch the target. Basically,
do-
familiars are shit. As they traditionally are. Unless it's 5e, in which case they just give you advantage on literally everything.
I mean, your familiar had to make a move to get out of your coat pocket anyways, and then used another action to snake
exactly.
bite.
So yeah, basically you're done.
Okay, that's just incredibly
Made it.
shit.
Yep.
That's fine. Cool.
Okay, so question. It's Tiger Stance. Can you slash the webs?
Alright. Do me a favor and look on Tiger Stance and see if it has the move trait.
There's a trait for that?
Yeah. Move and interact, I believe, both have traits. So let me see if I can find Tiger
Finesse,
Stat.
non-lethal, unarmed. They don't have the move trait on them.
Monk open stance.
Tiger.
Let's see. General chemistry. Yeah, sure. Stance lasts until you. Oh. Okay, looks like you do not need to use any sort of movement to assume Tiger Stance while you're prone on the ground, so cool. So 1 action to Tiger Stance, and then yeah, you can try and slash the webs. I'm gonna give you a
Tiger-
spoiler here.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I can see, the webs don't have any sort of like hit points.
So
So
I could
don't
have.
think attacking them is going to help you. Oh wait, no,
So-
never mind. I stand corrected. It does.
Sweet.
So I could have just done the action and had a spare action left.
Correct.
Casting for
Well,
familiar.
I'm
Casting
just
for
gonna throw the familiar
familiar.
in the bin. I'm gonna throw it in the fucking bin, dude.
Told
Casting
you.
casting spells
Garbage.
from familiars is usually saved for sneak attacks while this mage stays safe.
But I tried
So-
to do that, and I was told, well, you roll initiative, and the enemy knows you're attacking.
I mean, that was that. You know what? I'm gonna do my turn. Can I just slash the webs?
You do need to make an attack roll against them.
Okay. I have better feeling against that since they're webs, so I don't have faith in their AC. So do I just roll damage?
You say that, but they actually are AC as fuck.
Really?
AC 20
Whoa!
What?
Okay, what? These are some
Not
funny-
even kidding.
These are some fucking stereo.
Yeah,
Okay,
We're
so
dead.
I'm
You
gonna
have-
I'm gonna go with my original.
Allow me to just copy paste from the rulebook here.
Yo, I understand that AC is also hardness, which is
No, hardness is a completely different thing you get to
my God, they
deal
also-
with.
Wow. Okay, so my plan was to.
Basically, fuck you guys is what these
Wow.
spiders are saying.
So my plan was to get out and like try to cut everybody free and be a team player, but fuck that.
No,
So wait.
break
So
free, dude. Save yourself.
Okay.
Okay,
I don't
you get out of the
understand,
webs.
is the spider web AC20 or is the spider AC20?
The spider web.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was
Yeah,
confused.
that's a sturdy.
The spider webs are tougher than the spiders.
No,
as
if-
is
If all
tradition.
the spiders have 20 AC, can I just start drawing a new character sheet? That's what I was gonna say. Like,
Yeah, I mean, look,
They wouldn't-
it won't be the first time I've TPK'd a short shot, so meh. We'll
It wouldn't
see.
be.
I'm
Let me
not
make my
intending to,
let me
but
make my attacks.
boy
Okay.
howdy.
So I'm up now. So now it's time to tiger claw the spider in front of me.
Yeah,
Should
now
hit the
chat
spider
correctly
web.
points out that spider webbing is stronger than steel by weight, so
Jesus fucking Christ!
I guess these spiders are all just weaving plate mail around you.
Can jet fuel melt spider webs?
Let's see if tiger claws can melt spider webs.
does that
Okay,
mean that
first
if-
attack.
All right, was that against the
Attack.
spider or against the web?
Spider.
All right, that is a miss.
Okay, second attack.
That is
Miss.
also a miss.
Oh man, do I dare try another attack?
You've already, I guess you flurrying of blows.
Flurry of blows. Right.
Oh, I guess
so-
follow-up question: do you want to stand up or are you still prone? Because that does take an action as well.
Oh, that takes an action.
Mhm.
Oh, I thought that
Yep.
was covered in the acrobatics.
Haha, you thought wrong.
Okay, instead of that, here's what I'm gonna do. Unfortunately,
Run away.
kinda, yeah.
Or
So-
you could have taken a torch and burned the web away.
I mean, I have to be Bert setting you guys on fire, which is why I did not do that. There's a very good reason why I'm not using fire right now.
We're not covered in oil.
You still would be on fire.
I'd rather be on fire than inside the spider.
You know
Just
what?
on fire.
Being on fire, besides, oh my god, why is Roll20B really weird right now? It's the ruler will not stop clicking. Okay, all right. So I have to use an action to stand up.
Wait, but maybe the spider is angry at my snake and not me, because they are animals.
Animals.
Oh, I really don't want them to shoot lev at me again, too. That's the scary part. Well, of course,
Please run away.
I
If
want
you
to.
punch the one that I hit, we might kill one.
Okay, so I already rolled the attacks. So what I'm going to say is I break free, stand up, and that will be my turn.
Okay. So
And
you
we'll stand up and
effectively
attack.
you broke free, stood up, bop bop, and yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Yarrick, you too are in the glorious spider realm.
I want to get out.
All right,
I
you
don't
want
like
to get off
this
Mr. Spider's wild ride. You can make either an athletics or an acrobatics check.
I'm horrible at both. Ah.
That's a failure. That's a critical failure.
Does he get more entangled?
Yes.
Oh, I was joking. What?
No, there's no critical failure effect. But yeah, you
Fine.
do not help yourself at all.
Oh,
You
since
got
I'm
one
here,
attempt left.
Tavern.
yes, I can.
You're trying.
Where's the bitch hiding?
Bitch is in the tree, or at least that tree is magical.
That tree!
That's
Burn down that accursed tree!
It is actually on fire
It's-
right now.
It's
Okay.
hiding in it!
Let me get
that's
some
the
fire
third.
for you, because you know immersion.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my turn. I just flip the fuck
Tavern.
out.
Yes.
I don't know if this is relevant, but when chill touch is heightened, it says plus your spellcasting ability modifier. It doesn't specify if it has that when you're doing a normal attack. Would that be?
So heighten
not.
means you are using a higher level spell, which you cannot do at this point. So don't worry about it.
I'm just trying to figure out if I add charisma to my damage or not. That's all.
Right.
No.
Which you can't at this point.
Yeah. If it chilling touch, is that a first level or a cantrip?
Cantrip.
Yeah. You.
Oh,
You would not. Add
Jesus
your
Christ. There is a critical failure effect. Thank you, Merzendi. I love you. You take a -2 circumstance penalty on all future attempts to open it. So.
Thank you, Mars.
Open what?
The spider webs, basically.
Oh wow.
This is fine. I embrace death.
All right.
You
So,
won with
Kareen.
Ah,
It's a day already.
yeah, okay, so... I get out another torch and light it.
I
Mhm.
approve.
Can I burn away the spider web?
Okay. You know what? I will ask you to make an attack roll, but if you hit, it'll just be destroyed completely, because fire.
Cool. So,
It'll just be dex plus level.
yeah, there goes 17.
Alright. Yeah, that's it. So you burn off the spider webs. Please roll 1d6 to see if you scorch yourself, and if so, how badly.
Is there actually something that specifies you can cast one spell per turn?
Alright. You will take 2 points of fire damage.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, you singe yourself a little bit, but not a big deal. And yeah, you now have an action left to stand or attack or whatever.
I will chuck the torch onto what's the name? Yarick.
Sounds good. Make an attack roll. You will have a -2 penalty. Or actually a -4 penalty because he's so far away through the melee.
I'm also sorry for backseat gaming, but it would make more sense for Dane since his turn would come before. Actually, it doesn't matter since the spiders go. Never mind me.
Yeah, also Yark basically can't get out.
Yeah, poor Yark.
So yeah, go ahead. You'll have a -4 on this attack roll.
Yeah. I'm chucking it just to make it land on him and set the web on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a wonderful
You
idea.
miss.
Well.
The torch lands in the dirt.
Well, at least there's a torch there. At least
Yep.
I did something better.
there is a torch there. You are entirely correct. Let me find torch friend. In the meantime, El Grande Spider.
Fighting gold.
Let's see. So Kareen is still prone. So let me give you that. Lady stood up. Alright, so 2 attacks are going to be coming in at Lady first.
Oof.
Let's see. These guys are going to... Yeah, they're just going to try and give you a taste of that poison.
I'm gonna have fun.
Boop. Oh, Jesus.
God damn it. Why are they at +7? They're better than me.
Welcome to Pathfinder Playtest, where all the monsters have really high attack bonuses.
Well, I guess
By the
I'm
way,
dead.
Nothing says here that you can't
6.
cast multiple spells in a turn if you have actions available.
Huh? Okay, then. But in this case, you didn't have actions available, so...
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just checking this.
No, that,
Why,
I mean,
why does the spider not have an attack penalty for its second attack?
that was 2 different spiders.
Oh, okay,
Sorry,
never
I
mind.
meant Kareen. If I said lady, I'm very sorry.
You said lady.
Alright, you know what, that's fine. I'll just have the spider move up into melee with you. And there you go.
Rip.
Okay, so what did you say?
I'll get to you in a minute.
Those are gonna be the ones that miss.
Yeah, so Hunting Spider Venom. I'm going to need you to make a Fortitude save, DC 15.
Oh. Oh.
Alright, and then another one for the other spider.
Oh, that's just bullshit. Oh,
Oh, you're fine. Okay.
barely.
And, let's see.
The healer will save you, I'm sure.
Yeah, about that. Following this, I think this spider is just going to scuttle away.
Hey, fuck you. Oh, wait, I can't opportunity attack. Shit!
And the spider next to you is going to tell you to get back in the webs.
Hey, fuck you! You moved. And wait, he's still got another
Yeah, he
action.
moved,
Shit.
he attacked, and then he's going to try and web you.
Oh, this
Does
is
a
such
13
bullshit.
hit your touch?
No, fuck you.
All
He's
right.
touching you, by the way.
Ah, fuck me.
Bleat. All right. Now we're gonna attack Kareen.
Those are going to be misses, I believe. Oh,
Well,
Well,
one of
one-
them
one-
missed. Just
one of
bites his
them
own
missed.
fang off.
So
All right.
keep praying.
So the one that did hit you, Lou,
Fuck.
you're gonna
So I
take.
couldn't hit shit. What?
Sorry. You get hit once. You take 5 damage, and I need a Fortitude save versus poison.
Sure. 5 damage, and then I have the dwarven thingamabob.
Okay.
Let's see. You get poison resistance equal to half your level, minimum of 1.
Nice. So you do get a +1 bonus.
So let me just post this. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
So that you can see.
I love how it's an attack roll for some reason.
Yeah, I still don't understand that. So a fortitude save.
Mm-hmm.
because when you're fighting spiders, everything.
Oh yeah, you're fine. All right. And second verse, same as the first. They're just gonna nom on you more. I'm assuming a 14 doesn't hit you.
Wait, do we have a dead
No.
spider, or has one spider run away?
One of
One
them backed up a little bit. Yeah. He wants to be able to web people later. And speaking of which, actually, yeah, these guys are also going to use their third action to sort of back off a little bit.
These
Why is
spiders
there
are
a bent-
cunts.
Wait, why is there a bent over action on Kareen?
What?
Little, Kareen's
Oh,
got, like,
'cause
a
she's
little icon
prone.
thing.
Prone.
Oh,
She did not opt to stand up.
I was like, what?
I
All
was
right.
trying to
And
figure out
then
the
one attack
fuckers.
on Yark and one attack on Dane.
Oh my god. I'm gonna be a
Plus
cunt here.
7 plus 2 since you're prone, which I guess actually Kareen does a 16 hit your AC.
Yeah, I was about to say.
A regular. I have a question. A
Mhm.
regular or touch?
Regular.
No.
What is coming at me?
A attack roll. Does a 20 hit your AC?
Yes, a 20 hits me.
All right, and let's see. So you will take 3 points of piercing damage, and I would like to have a fortitude save, please.
Yeah.
Mm, mm,
I'm
mm.
That's a
dwarf,
failure.
So add 1. Okay, cool.
So you are going to take 1d6 poison damage, and you become flat-footed.
Alright.
So take
Oh,
an extra
God,
4
that's-
damage, and you're flat-foot.
Yeah, that's actually horrible for
Do
me.
you have the strong heart dead dwarf?
It wouldn't matter.
Yes, it gives him a damage reduction, so.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
poison.
I have Ancient's Blood. I'm anti-magic dwarf.
Mm.
You chose the better
Ah.
dwarf, but unfortunately not better for the situation.
All right, and the attack on Yark. Yeah, the spider. Actually, I guess he has 2 more attacks. Why not?
Did the injured spider run away, sorry, or the...
None of them have been injured.
I injured one for 8 damage.
Okay, one of them has been injured.
Dane does a 15 hit your armor class.
No.
All right, and then yeah, that spider will just burn its third action because it can't really get away from you. And Yark.
Oh shit.
All right. Oh.
No.
Sounds like a miss.
Fucking hell,
How about a
this is-
21?
Ah, that hits.
Ooh. Nasty.
Ha. Ha.
And how about a
nice.
fortitude save while you're at it?
Yeah, sure. I need you with the fortitude save.
Hey, you're fine.
Oh!
Not today.
Not today, Satan.
Yesterday. Exactly this this specific moment.
Does a 19 hit you?
Yes. Maybe, probably. I
All
get
right.
hit.
Take 9 more damage and make another fortitude save, please.
What? I don't think it automatically crits on a 20.
It does
Oh,
if
yeah,
it hits.
It does if it goes above 80.
Okay,
I
and
tried.
now you're poisoned. So take an
I'm dead.
additional.
That's exactly what happened.
Good night, sweet prince. So
Oh, no.
the orc
But
is
you're at 0.
rendered unconscious.
Not.
Yeah, but unconscious, which is still real bad in this situation.
In
That's-
this case, you are not
Is that-
dying because the spider poison, doesn't kill you; it just paralyzes you. So you're fine.
What's the fun part?
Yeah, but that is
The
unfortunately
cleric dies
healer.
first.
That is the healer of the party.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh shit, that's real bad.
Yeah.
Hey, almost like I said, burn the web away. Nobody listens.
All right, Dane. Oh, you rip your way out of the spider web.
All right.
You have hot justice.
Grr.
Clobber the spiders.
All right, you are still prone, and you are flat-footed because of the
Wait.
poison in you.
When did I go prone?
spider
When the
webs
web
make you
hits you, they
prone.
knock you prone.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I guess I'll stand up.
All right. So,
Please one shot.
one action to break free, one action to stand.
And up.
Please
There
be
you
one
go.
shot.
Oh, thank
Oof.
fuck. You are a
All right.
god.
You drive your axe deep into the spider's carapace, and gore squirts out, but it is still alive, if only just.
I'll be taking that blood back from you.
All right. Lock.
That's the spirit.
Me.
Yes.
I think survived 14 damage.
Yep.
Sorry, just looking at my action economy. I'm gonna cast Harm for 2 actions at that blighter over here next to a dwarfy man.
Okay.
So I need to roll dice.
I believe it just makes a saving throw.
Not for harm. It could be. Let's have a look. Harm. Where are you? Good old spell, old pal. If I can find the frickin' thing. I've got it written down, sorry.
It's all good.
Casting range. 30 feet doesn't require a touch attack when targeting a living creature. Living creature must take a fortitude save, taking half. Okay, if that's the case, I'm gonna cast. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll just do that. Yeah, it's a fortitude save for the spider over there.
All right. So let's see what you got for fortitude, little buddy. You are rocking
Please
a +4.
Why?
Does a 14
14.
save?
No, let's find out.
Good chance, Mike.
I don't know. Where will I find out?
So your
Is it
DC should be 10 plus your level plus your charisma.
Oh,
Then
then
no.
you're
Then
15.
no. I've got 15. So nah, you lose.
All right. Then yes,
Which means
he
you take
loses.
1d8 plus my spellcasting level, which
Is 1.
do I add my charisma?
No. If it doesn't say add your charisma, you don't add your charisma.
If it doesn't say add spellcasting modifier,
I'm reading it quickly.
Wait, no, hold on. Harm says you restore hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier to undead, or deal that amount of negative damage to a target.
Yeah.
So
Is that
you do?
1d8? Yeah, I do then. So,
So
it's
yes.
like plus 5 then. Well,
No,
so-
it's just your level.
Oh, okay.
Or sorry, just your ability modifier. Sorry, no level.
Which is
4.
just plus 4 then.
Which, yeah, it's probably
So-
gonna
so it's
die.
dead?
Yeah. Bye.
We just start whittling these bastards down, so I'm gonna kill the one with the wolf's bubbling web.
All
Let's see if
right.
I can think. I've still got 1 action left. Let's
Yep.
see if I can think of the one next to me.
You can't cast another spell.
I can.
Spells are 2 actions, aren't they?
Most
Yeah, I've got
spells,
3
not all.
actions. Not all.
Okay, fair enough.
Sorry. For example, touch is 1.
What does the touch spell do?
Exactly the same. I just have to touch it, I believe. Let's see.
Oh, you mean the touch version of Harm?
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. You just make a melee touch attack.
What negatives am I rolling at?
You are at a -2 for being prone.
Cool. So roll.
Not a -7 for also multiple spells.
No.
No.
Okay.
Think of that
Because she
down.
didn't make an attack, she made it make a saving throw.
Yeah,
It's a
boy.
distinct difference.
Fair enough.
It's a dumb
Plus
difference, but it's a
4
difference.
plus 1 minus. Well, I mean, I guess slots, and I'm gonna be out of slots very quickly. 18. That's a hit, right?
Yeah, that is absolutely a hit.
Nice. Let's get rid of some of these cunts before the entire party just dies horribly.
That would be a good idea, yes.
That's 11. So that means it's taken a total of 19 damage from last round as well.
Alright. It is still alive, but most of its flesh is just burnt away.
You are kidding. How heavy-handed are these things?
Well,
hit
logic
points
would
on
dictate
me.
they have somewhere slightly above 19.
Oh,
Does a 13 does not hit, does it?
No, 13 will not hit.
DCL, keep rolling
That
dice.
also will not hit.
Roll better dice, DCL.
I'm trying. You realize you're talking to me, right?
I can pray, DCL.
We're all praying at this point.
Alright, I assume
Hey,
that
my
was
DCL.
one
Hey,
action.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
that
not
was one action.
flat-footed anymore, am I?
You are because you are poisoned. Oh, sorry, actually, I
Hey,
need you to make a
DCL.
fortitude save back on your turn to see if you recover from that.
Yeah.
Of course I do.
I mean, we'll see. You might also
You know
just
you
take more
could have
damage.
flanked it, right?
I can't. Okay, so I can't flurry of blows a torch, and the healer's already unconscious.
See, I'm fine.
Yeah, okay.
Please
So
punch this
now
one,
you're not
DCL.
flat-footed.
I'm trying. Look, people, I am trying very hard to punch things. It's not easy. Not with my die. I'm not even sure I want to make another attack because
I'm happy with this result.
Do it!
You get 2 attacks. You got the third attack and third attack.
yeah. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do because I don't like the idea of getting webbed.
You're gonna run away and leave the party to die.
If I do, fucking. Taking
No,
taking
it's not
cover, taking cover is unfortunately an action, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And you can
Same.
just stand behind something to get an AC bonus from cover, I believe.
Okay, that's the case. I will try one more attack. So this will be at attack 2.
No, it'll be an attack 3 because you already made 2.
But I thought flurry of blows
No.
made it so the next one counted
Nope.
as only 2.
Nope.
That's
Just
what
let
we
you
did
make 2
last
attacks as part of one action.
Let me
Roll a
okay.
four,
Let me
right?
reread this because that's what you said last session.
Yes. That is what I said last session. It just lets you make 2 attacks as part of the same action. They
No, you
don't...
said that it would. That
No.
the third one would be a -2.
No, the third one will be at a -10.
Jesus.
Every
That's
attack
not
you
good.
make on your turn reduces your attack bonus by 5 on the next attack. It doesn't
Or
matter
4
if it's part of
action.
Flurry of Blows or Rapid Shot or whatever.
Well, I guess that's fair. Well, then that misses anyways.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go stand over here now.
Alright. Yarrick, you are unconscious. The good news is that you're stabilized because of the spider venom, so no need for a
Yay,
fortitude
but then
save.
stabilizes me.
Kareen,
Please finish off Mr. Spider before he eats my face.
Okay,
but
get
your
up.
face is delicious. Alright,
No.
one
your
action to
face is
stand.
very undelicious.
I don't know, you were hella useful last time, so...
you
by the
do
way,
like-
I wouldn't get flanking because...
Yeah, you cannot flank that
So-
nearby spider with Liaki is prone and does not have a weapon out, and it's just a bad time.
I have a shield on me.
That's
And a
not a
snake.
weapon.
You're also.
It's a
I don't-
spiked shield. Spiked shields are weapons.
Alright,
have
I'll
a
give you
gun.
that, but also it's not raised.
I don't think you need to raise to bash someone in the face.
Get your logic out of here.
Okay,
you generally.
move over here. Next to dwarf.
Alright, dwarf bros.
And then... try to give that spider a stabbing. Don't really think it's gonna work, but here it goes.
That is a miss.
Oh well, done.
Alright. El Grande Spideiros.
Oh dear.
Well, you're being very naughty not being in your webs, so...
I have stayed in my web like a good person.
So, yeah, about that. What's your attack bonus, little spider bro?
+7.
+6 with the webs. So, this will be versus Kareen. Does a 15 hit your touch AC?
I will, as a reactionary, as an ability that I have, as a feat, as Nimble Dodge.
And what does that do?
Hopefully dodge.
Nice.
Give me a plus.
Alright, that will turn into a miss then, yeah. Alright, and so it will try again. At a -5 penalty. Does a 14 hit your TAC?
Nope.
Alright, and then that spider will just sort of scuttle over here. And the other, or actually, this spider will scuttle over here. This spider is going to attack Dane. So, I'm guessing an 8 doesn't hit your touch AC.
Oh, hell no. Come on, bro. You can do better
How
than that.
about a 7?
No.
Alright.
Come at me, spider
Raise
bro.
it to 6. That's not gonna work.
Alright.
All I got gives no fucks.
So the spider next to you, Dane, is going to try and make a web attack on you. It's going to take a -2 for being in melee.
There's no attack of opportunity?
If you have the attack of opportunity class feature, you sure can make attack of opportunity.
Fuck yeah, I do. Shank a
Oh,
bitch.
thank fuck.
Alright.
Thank God.
You are the
So,
happy
as a side note,
party.
I believe attack of opportunity does have a -2 to attack, but it still hits anyway. So, you get,
I think that might actually be factored in. No, I guess not.
doesn't look like it, but either way, it hits.
Nope.
Does 14 damage. Holy fuck.
Thank
Yeah,
God
I have a
that,
big axe.
And
thank God that Dane
bleh,
hit.
I'm guessing an 11 doesn't hit your touch AC either.
Oh, hell no.
Alright,
Y'all fucked up.
come
You
on,
fucked
Mr.
up bad.
Spider, you can do it. I believe. How about a 15?
You fucked up. Wait,
let's
touch?
Touch.
My touch AC is 15.
And back into Webland you go.
But do I get to attack of opportunity
No,
more than
you
once
can-
in a turn?
Only take one reaction per turn.
I like if
Okay.
he could have done
And
that.
then that spider's just going to kind of scuttle over here.
What's your
That's
touch
such-
Run away, bitch.
That's such a bullshit that you don't get any save against that at all.
It's an attack roll.
It
How's your-
does, yeah, but like they could shoot a 300-foot tall dragon with that, and if they touch it, it's bound and prone.
Yup. Yep.
I feel like we're like there's a like another thing in there that's being missed.
Maybe
All right, no, hold on. I'll read it out to you. So, let's see. Ranged web +6 touch. Range increment 30 feet. Effect web trap. Web trap. A creature hit by the hunting spider's web attack is immobilized and stuck by the web to the nearest surface (parentheses the ground) until it succeeds at an acrobatic check to escape DC 15. That is
Fucking
the
bullshit.
sum total
That doesn't say
of
prone.
this ability.
That doesn't say prone.
It doesn't,
It
but
says
if
to
the
the-
nearest
to the
surface
ground.
is the ground,
Yeah,
then you have
so
to be
that-
prone.
Yeah.
Although you don't have to be prone to be like attached to the ground.
I
They-
mean,
they
that's
just
fair,
standing
but
up.
I think these guys are putting you to the ground.
Because
I mean-
yeah, we're not dying fast enough. All right.
All right, so yeah, that
That's
spider's going to
true.
scuttle away. The spider over here on the rock is going to try and get Kareen, because you guys are doing the web escape thing, and they don't like that. It's a miss.
Well, if
Would
Lady
you please
can
get hit?
No.
a spider, this would be
No.
real rude.
Look, I'm trying. My dice decide
No.
to say fuck you.
Does a 15 not hit your touch AC?
My
You should-
triggering thing is still active.
No, this is a
Double
different
dodge.
attack.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
Against the
a
triggering
separate?
attack.
Okay. Well done.
Does touch AC not take penalties from armor in this game?
No, it actually gets bonuses from armor.
Oh, that explains.
All right, so you do get webbed.
That's 15.
And then the last spider is just going to chew on Locke, because it's right there.
No. I am being a good person and staying in the web. Go
Yeah,
after the lady.
and now you need to be a good
Yes,
person and
you're
just go
compliant.
unconscious so the spiders can eat you.
I need to be brought to the cave, properly wrapped up.
Yeah.
No.
And part of being properly wrapped up is being poisoned into unconsciousness. But the
That
spiders thank you for your cooperation. Have
Surely-
just a
well,
tickle of
you
2
crit failed.
damage and a fortitude save.
It gives you a little tickle nudge. It's like,
Can
hey,
my
good job.
snake take the damage instead?
No.
They just like jump in the way.
No.
Man, my familiar deserves to die.
It does, but it
Garbage
won't.
entity.
It will outlive you. So,
I'll die for you.
No, it won't.
Alright. And you take 2 points
How
of
is it not
poison
a pass?
damage,
How
and
is
you are
that not
poisoned.
Come on.
Welcome
Hey, come
to
on.
reading the
Come on.
rules and
Alright.
rules
And the
breaking.
spiders are going to attack you again to try and, knock you out. You've
No.
taken-
You shouldn't do this.
I mean,
Yamate.
does a 13 hit your armor class?
I don't want to answer that question.
I'm going to take that as a yes then.
Sounds like a yes to me, unfortunately.
So take another 4 points of damage,
Yeah, sure, why not?
and
Well,
then I'm going to need another fortitude save.
You can't be poisoned twice, surely.
No, but you will increase the intensity of the poison, because it goes in steps in this game. So stage 1 of the poison,
So
For
what, I've
example.
just taken. So wait, this thing does 2d4 damage plus 1d6 every attack.
if
Poison
you fail
finally-
a fortitude save, yeah.
Poison finally doesn't suck, but the players don't have access to it yet.
What the fuck are you meant to do? It's like, oh, I'm gonna slap you with a weapon that's super good and then poison you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, but you won't take any extra damage.
Oh, yay. Thank God.
I think this is only to make druids more viable.
You know, these spiders wouldn't be that bad if there was only like 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah, if it
Back
was
to
like,
the-
if it wasn't, there's more than the party. It's like even one spider per party. It's like 1, 2.
Yeah,
3,
there's
4, 5,
one
6.
extra spider versus the party. Dane, I believe you are wrapped up at the moment.
Come on, guys.
I shake off my poison, presumably,
Uh,
and now acrobatics out of the webs.
You
hold
weren't
on.
poisoned.
So you weren't
I'm
poisoned,
fucked.
as far as I know.
Oh.
You succeeded that last time. You were just webbed this time.
Then ignore that roll.
No,
and
I'll let you keep the die roll and just apply your acrobatics bonus to it. So 14 plus 3?
3, I think.
Alright, yeah, that's enough to get out.
Yay.
Alright,
I'm not saying
and so, yeah, now you can take your actions as you see fit.
I'm not saying that I'm dying, but I feel like I'm dying.
What are the penalties for attacking from prone?
-2.
-2.
It's
There's
worth
nobody
it. Just
around you.
fucking.
I mean, he can
Just clobber
crawl over here.
Fuck it.
Just-
I'll just stand up and charge this asshole.
Does charging exist in this game?
No.
There is a feat called Sudden Charge. I don't know if Dana has it, but...
That's,
Actually, I think I do, but I don't know if that's relevant here. No, I didn't take that one.
Okay.
I took
So-
Furious Focus, which is useless in this fight because I never get more than one action.
Alright. So that's Dane's turn. Locke. You are poisoned. Please make a fortitude save.
What? Oh, you get. Wait, so it just on the turn it bites you and then it does.
Oh,
Is that
wait.
Why don't you shut the
bullshit?
This-
fuck up and do what you're told instead?
This is the
I am
save to shake off the poison.
I am rolling. I'm
Okay.
just asking what the rules are.
I guess I should ask. Alright, I think this actually applies at the end of your turn. So I'll roll the poison's effect at the end of your turn. But
Nice.
you are still poisoned. So
How much HP do I have?
you look on your token.
It's okay, guys. We're just playing Kingmaker.
I mean, it's almost like this game is made by the same people who made Kingmaker.
Oh shit! Are you serious? Oh man, that explains everything.
It's almost like
It's
Kingmaker is
good.
Pathfinder. Literally is Pathfinder.
To be fair, I'm talking about the video game, and that game has some several buffs
Yes.
to the monster. But still,
That's Pathfinder. This is
Yeah.
Pathfinder 2, made
So-
by Paizo.
Anyway,
Um,
Locke,
does
actions,
Can you
please.
tell me what the stats are of a snake, please?
I
You
have
should
no
have
fucking
those.
idea.
Alright, can I just get them up then? Just bear with me, sorry. I need to find out what my snake stats are.
Do you know what kind of snake it is? Is it just a viper?
Yeah, just a viper.
Alright. What stat are you looking for in particular?
Just its attack.
Its attack is a +6 that does 1 damage plus poison.
Wait.
Is the link to the rulebook broken?
Yes. If you've already downloaded it, breaks the link. Which is done, but it's on your hard drive somewhere.
I'm going to spend an action to...
Wait.
My snake what?
Oh, wait. If you're doing the thing, then you should be fine. I was about to say, familiars usually cannot make basic attacks.
They can actually in this game.
They can.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna use one action to give my familiar 2 and get it to bite the Grande Spider.
Okay.
Which is roll 1d20 plus 6.
That is a miss.
Wow.
You can have it make another attack at a -5 penalty.
Sure. Which is then +1. 1d plus 1. I rolled a 10. Sorry. Can I just?
Yeah, just re-roll.
Roll normally.
Well, I can't seem to download it, and it's not in my downloads folder.
16 to hit?
You can just go to paizo.com, and there's a page to download from. A 16 will hit and indeed kill the spider. Just your snake just crawls into its eye socket, and there's just a moment of hideous sounds coming from inside the spider's carapace, and it just kind of crumples to the ground.
Cool. With my remaining 2 actions, I'm gonna... Ah, you little piece of shit. Okay. None of the other spiders are actually injured, are they?
Correct.
In that case, can I use one of my... Is it spell points to use my powers, in inverted commas?
To use your powers, it's spell points. To use your spells, it's spell slots.
Cool. And is fear a power? Because I get it free with my heritage.
I do not know.
I'm just going to double check that quickly, if that's okay with you.
Sure. I feel like it is a spell, but I will go take a peek.
Sometimes you can
spell as well.
Sometimes you can get spells from your heritage.
Yeah, that's why I'm curious. And which heritage do you have? Do you have demonic?
Demonic. Yeah.
All right. Yes, that is a spell, not a power.
Shame. Yeah, so the only powers I have is Glutton's Jaws, correct?
Probably.
Cool.
Correct. Yes.
I'm gonna use my thing to activate Glutton's Jaws.
Okay.
Do any of us have potions?
No.
I actually do have health potions. I was very specific in buying those. I should use one.
I wasn't specific in doing that, so... yeah, I'm going to... Wait, how much is poison damage? Usually? Is it a 1d4 or 1d6?
It's 1d6.
Alright, in that case, instead of doing anything, I'm going to cast... Harm.
Okay.
I'm going to cast that at... this fucking help out Dano.
Okay.
Because Dane's a good old chap. So you just do your AC save and hopefully fail horribly.
Alright,
We're gonna crit now.
and let's see, what do you have for saves, little buddy? You have... Fortitude... Only +4.
+4? I thought it was +2 last time. Oh, whatever. Roll 1d8 +4.
Wait, did you channel a spell through your snake, or did you just make your snake attack?
I just cast. Snake bit, I cast.
Okay, that makes
Technically,
sense.
the snake still has 1 action left.
No, it made 2 attacks, remember? And it
yeah,
had
it did.
2
You're
actions.
right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
That's fine. So yeah, that's your 3 actions, plus your familiars too. The spider is hit, takes some damage. Lady.
Okay, let's try one more time to do the attack game. I'm gonna move up to the spider.
Don't forget to drink a potion.
I mean, isn't that an action?
It is, but at the same time, dying removes all of your actions forever. So
that's a very true point.
Can't you move, drink, and then do your double slappy thing?
I mean, I can, but then I'll be immolated with a spider with a +7 to fucking hit me. And let me tell you, that doesn't feel real good.
Right, hold on. I got a poison damage for you. Good night.
Yeah. If you don't start killing them, we might gonna be totally part of killed. So you kind of have to attack it.
I know I have to attack it, but I also want to not be within its range of it attacking me. So I want to. It doesn't matter in this case, I guess.
I don't understand what you mean.
I do not have the AC to be in a fist fight with the thing. If I can avoid getting hit by it, I will avoid being hit by it. So for now, let's see potions I have. Let's see if I can't chug a potion.
Yeah, minor healing potion is 1d8 for the record.
Yes, I have a minor healing potion. I remember there was a reason why I didn't buy more than that.
Because
Something
you're
about
poor?
Yeah, something about the next step up being like way more expensive.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if this works. 1d8 you said, plus 1?
No, not plus anything, just raw dog 1d8.
Oh,
Nice.
Real good. Now, step is still an action, right?
So step is a 5-foot step, and that is an action, yes. Or you can just take the stride action, which is your full movement. But yes, it is an action.
Yeah, but you can't like move, attack, and then continue your move.
Correct.
And taking the potion.
Every action is discrete.
Ugh.
So you can move into the melee with the spider and then hit it, and then you're done.
I do not want to do that because I have a feeling I'm going to get hit with my dice.
I mean, if you hit it, you can probably kill it.
Is it injured already?
Yeah, that spider has definitely been hit. It has got a big crack in its carapace.
So I'm going to say this now when this misses. My idea was to run away. When this fails, I fucking called it. But let's pretend I'm heroic. Boop. Ah.
Oh boy!
I called it!
Well, you have an extra
called
attack
it.
from Flurry of Blows.
I know. Let's see. Ha, no.
Why'd you roll a 1d8?
That's a healing potion.
Oh, right. Sorry.
So yeah, when
Two
the spider decides to crit me into shit, fucking called it.
Right?
And
Kareem.
then I was pressured into doing otherwise.
I mean, you have to try.
Shut
Otherwise
up,
you're just
Freya.
running around.
Okay. It's an action to feed a person a potion, correct?
Correct.
Remember, I mean, okay, you'll do good if they're not stable, but I think they have to make a roll to wake up.
We are stable, aren't we? Because of the poison.
Yeah, but I'd rather have them do a roll than... But
Okay.
this fucker's just poisoned, so that's not useful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just reminding you because I'm very nervous.
So, just as a reminder, Leok and Yark are both still webbed, and Yark has a much harder time getting out of the webs than Leok would.
Yeah, but Yorick doesn't need to get out of the web to cast fucking healing spells, correct?
That is very true.
Exactly.
All he has to do is do. He has
I
to,
can put an additional action to make it a range to attack.
yeah, so
I know.
Garrett can do his best Leok impression and lie down casting spells at people.
It
Like
works.
some sort of,
Yeah,
like some sort of British trooper in the trench.
okay. So, 1d8 on Yorick.
Mm-hmm.
Five.
Alright. Yark, you have 5 hit points now, and on your turn you can start making checks to wake up.
Jawohl. Ich bin bereit.
Alright.
Okay.
That's one action.
Now I have my short bow, so that's gonna be useful.
Yeah, in this
There's a little
instance.
shitload over here.
Okay.
Let's see if I can hit him.
Right. You will take a -2 penalty from being prone, but otherwise, yeah, he's well within your range.
Will I take from shooting? Okay then.
This one's already injured,
Oh,
by
let's
the
see.
way.
Which one is very injured?
The one next to DCL's taken 14 damage. The one next to Dane's taken 6 damage.
And the one in the south that ran
Let's
away?
take
Zero.
Has taken no
Zero.
damage.
The two to our left has taken 0 damage. The two on our right have taken damage.
I request assistance.
I'm within range, so let's see.
That's a pretty good shot.
19 for 1.
I mean, hey, it does a damage.
And then... No.
I do not blame you for trying.
Blink. Alright, El Grande Spideros.
Let's go, bro.
Yeah,
go.
I mean, the guy in front of you is just going to try and bite you.
You want to dance, bro?
He does.
Dance off, bro. You and me.
Alright, yeah, it raises its front 2 legs and starts chittering and comes at you.
Flank him. Point him to the fucking ground.
Nothing. You got nothing.
Oh,
Okay, you got a little bit of something.
Fucking Christ. Jesus.
You might get a little bit of something there.
My eyes.
Oh, what's that?
It's a little nibble.
that's 10 points of damage and a fortitude save, please. I'm sorry.
That's nothing. I'm fine.
You're
Reports
fine.
of my injuries are greatly over-exaggerated.
But you have balls of steel.
That's why you don't
Oh,
do
there's the
it.
sixes back.
Bro.
Well,
Oh,
GG,
shit.
guys.
it's okay. The
Balls
dwarf's
of
still up.
steel.
The dwarf is still up.
Jesus
Alright.
Christ.
You still have your reaction, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the spider can go
Good
crit
price.
fishing again. Why not, right?
Yeah, go for it. You might as well.
No. All right,
Ah.
the other spiders, well,
Wait.
Yeah?
Ben.
Hmm.
Can't you, like, attack of opportunity son of a bitch?
It
Doesn't
just
it?
used
No.
normal attack.
all it did
I
is
did.
just bite at him.
If it shot web, sure, but it didn't.
That's all it did, guys.
Yeah.
All
it
right,
did
so
is
this
bite
spider's
real
going to come
well.
over here and use its next couple actions to start dragging Leok away.
Whoa, that's a pretty big, generous move you got there.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, moving itself 2
50.
move actions to drag you away.
Luke does not
Oh, wait.
appreciate this.
2 move actions?
Yeah, it moves
One move
once to
action
get
to
down
get-
there, and then 2 movements dragging you away.
Well, doesn't grab,
I would
like,
say it's an
take
action. Yeah,
I would take an action
yeah,
to
grab.
grab.
would be
You know,
an action.
that's fair. That's fair. Boop. You be here now. And then this spider comes over and takes you and just daisy chains away.
Because
Fuck
like,
you!
conga me away.
No.
Conga
Let's see. Well, Kareen's still webbed, so I guess this guy's going to come over here and introduce himself to DCL. 6.
Wait, which one?
That guy.
No, that one. Oh god, why
Uh,
that one?
Let's see. What's your speed anyway? Should actually investigate that. Okay. So you can move here, and then it's going to web you, DCL.
Oh god, why? Oh god, why?
Directly up the boy pussy. Blech. And
should've
then,
run.
yeah, it's just going to use its third action to Fortnite dance at you, I guess, because what the fuck else is it going to do?
Oh, this is
Wow.
even worse.
The indignation.
Lady's just gonna cry.
As she is bitten by the spider in front of her. Huh? They're not.
Oh, that misses.
No.
It's doing a crit fishing like a
wait,
scumbag.
wait.
Shit.
That also misses. All those miss my touch AC.
Alright, yeah, it just
I have a question,
scrabbles at you.
Sagan.
Yeah?
How much has this tree been burning for these past 3 rounds?
Quite a bit.
Oh.
Its leaves are now
Unfortunately-
all on fire and the branches and shit. If this was nighttime, it
unfortu-
would be providing a sizable source of light.
Yeah, unfortunately, rounds are still like what 6 seconds per round.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's barely been 20 seconds.
In 20 seconds, half the party's been
Thank
mauled.
And
In
the spiders
20
just
seconds.
fall on you guys and in a flurry of fangs and teeth. Alright, so that's the spiders as far as I can see. So, Dane, you're up.
All right.
Dang, be the hero we need.
I feel like I'm guaranteed at least one, but now that I've said that, we're fucked.
I'm sorry for jinxing it.
Alright,
No,
it's a hit.
you're still the
Not
hero.
great damage, but it's a hit.
You're a dwarf. You have
Oh.
nothing to fear.
Is it still alive?
It is.
It's taking 12 damage now.
It's still going to be for long.
That will hit and kill.
Thank the Lord.
Crunch.
If you can somehow
Suck on a
like do some
potion.
sort, if you could do some sort of miracle throw and like yank Yahtzee this from 45 feet away, that'd be.
No, there's another spider that needs to die. Oh, there's one over here too, huh?
Yeah, there's
There
there's
are
still
3
plenty
spiders.
there's still plenty of creatures that deserve an untimely
You need
demise.
to chug a potion or the poison will kill you though. If you have like, actually, you haven't done new fort
It's
save
not
yet, have
poison.
you?
Yeah, we'll
He's
see
not
how the
poison.
poison does on.
I will
Damon's
call out into the woods for the forest bitch to call off her wee beasties, or I will cut down every tree in the woods after I'm done with these little ones.
That's. I will
My
survive
man.
and help.
My man.
If Leo
Okay.
was awake,
Would
get
you
in the
kindly
thumbs up.
make an intimidate check?
Oh, if only I had trained that. Shit, my character sheet closed.
I feel like I have
It's a
that
series of
trained.
unfortunate events. I will give you a
fine.
+2 bonus for the tree literally just being on fire. Holy fuck.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a
that's
crit.
good. That's a good
crit.
one. That's a good roll.
That's a crit.
Thank
Be the
God for next
hero.
time.
If it succeeds against its crit, if it doesn't, it just automatically exceeds normally, which might be enough. We can only hope.
So yeah, the dryad just steps out of the tree behind you. She is scowling with arms crossed beneath her bosoms and says, "Will you now? It seems my spiderlings are having a fair time of your friends, even if you have killed this one."
2 of them. 2.5.
She narrows her
I
eyes.
killed it.
"I have had
You
enough
killed
of you
one.
steel-bearing monsters stalking through my forest, devouring and destroying all you see. Be gone from this place, and I will let you walk away, but do not return."
We're allowed to take our friends, right?
She just whirls on you, giving Dane a, face-level look at naked butt. And then...
I'll be gone from the woods, all right. But if we come back on some other errand, minding our own business, and you bring your hate to us, then we'll answer in kind once more.
I think what you
So
should have
she was
said
about to
is,
answer later, and she turns back to you and says, "You first threw oil on my tree,
I didn't
threatening
throw
to
shit.
burn it.
That's the
You
elf.
are the aggressor here."
I didn't do
Dwarf.
shit.
I think what you should have said is, I have a tree in my pants now. I fall under your protection.
Stop.
That's
you
what
still
ladies
need to
should be
stop.
saying, but
It's a fair point, but I can't be held responsible for the actions of an elf.
Hey,
Aren't they your woodland folk to begin with? Surely you understand them.
she scowls and says, "It was a dwarf who threw the oil in the first place."
Oh, I thought it was lady.
No, it was Korean.
It's Korean.
Oh.
I
Oh,
suggested.
well,
I
on
su-
that,
I gave her freaking the oil to throw.
Yeah,
Look,
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
pretend
right,
like I wasn't on. I'm not gonna pretend like I wasn't on that idea, but I at least did not throw it.
the lass is a bit rash, I'll admit. In any
Oh,
event,
fuck the elf.
let's go
Oh,
our
was it the
separate
elf?
ways. There's been enough
I have
bloodshed
no
this day.
problems with trees.
Agreed.
I have problems with spiders.
That is the problem with you steel bearers. The
Oh, I'm just
spiders
gonna-
live here. They did nothing to you.
I'm just gonna hook my axe into the webs and start dragging her off.
Thank you.
Nice. Yeah, unless you guys want to continue the fight, I guess we're out of initiative.
No, I'm telling her, like, I grew up on the streets. You ever wake up as a 6-year-old covered in spiders that's biting you? No.
We're just gonna start dragging the dwarf away and going like, let's-
Goes over to the
let's-
tree and starts conjuring water on top of it to put the fire out. Sploosh.
I'm gonna be the girlfriend dragging her friend away from the fight she's trying to start again.
Whee!
Has
Off into
Yark
the night.
woken up?
Just dragging her.
Uh,
I cannot believe we survived that, guys.
I
that
can't.
was-
You're
We
the
have
reason
two
why we did.
dwarves. We have two full dwarves. There's no way we're gonna die.
Well, one
I feel-
dwarf nearly started that. The other somehow got us out of it.
I feel
Oh
like
yeah,
I-
wait. Dane, could you make a fortitude save because you're still poisoned?
Am I?
Yes, you were poisoned last turn.
All right.
Oh.
Uh-oh. And before
It's okay.
I just die.
You won't die,
it's
but
okay.
it would be funny if after all this you just face plant on your way out.
It's okay. I'll suck the poison from him.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Actually, how that
straight out of my
Oh,
straight out of
yes.
my wood.
Exactly.
Yep.
Oh,
Alright. Yeah, so as the party is retreating, Dane just face plants on the ground, paralyzed.
Everybody out of the way! Out of the way! I have to suck the poison from him. And I'll start
What
doing
about-
his
I
pants.
get my quill, ink, and book and start drawing.
What
So
about the
does-
rest of us on the ground poisoned?
Well, you didn't save us, so Dane's
well,
gonna be the one. Dane's gonna be the one who gets a health potion blowjob combo.
I did a lot.
Yes.
I did loads of damage.
You did loads of damage. You did more than me. It's just also you're you.
You don't have dwarven blood in you.
So you get 7 HP back, Dane, and also a
Yes.
blowjob.
Yes.
Does
Alright.
wait, if the healer's up, can he not like?
Yeah, we'll
Oh, that's
we'll
a pretty
deal with
decent
you
deal.
guys' hit points in a bit, because you guys are able to make it the rest of the way to town.
And then we never went to a woods ever again.
Yeah, just immediately, just fuck the woods, fuck the hippies.
We'll just become fucking
No,
guildmates
no, no.
in the
You
town.
know what we do? You know what we do? We're dwarves, remember? We build
Oh yeah.
a trebuchet or a a siege engine that lobs giant burning casks of oil onto the forest from miles away, and then fuck those
Dwar-
spiders.
I feel like we should go
Dwarves never
Sylvanas on
forget.
them. We should train up, and then we should go Sylvanas on our ass. Just burn everything down.
Wow,
Dwarves
spoilers.
never
God.
Oh
forget.
yeah.
Oh no, wait.
Right.
If we go back to the woods, we need to soak ourselves in oil and light ourselves on fire,
Yes!
and then the woods can't stop us.
That's an amazing idea. We should do it
You
right
know
now.
what? After considering how deadly those spiders were, that seems like the saner option. So I'm not going to argue with you on this.
If I can stand
No.
up and get more than one swing in a turn, I can mulch a spider every turn. I just have to not be laying down.
No, don't you see? I'm telling you. We get a catapult and lob giant burning casks of oil into the forest. Make massive fires just over and over again. It's much cheaper, much safer.
Alright, so as you are having this trebuchet-based discussion, the lot of you approach a old stone bridge that crosses over into Tyrellin proper, a nice opened city with a number of pointed orange roofs, all tiled. There's no wall to the town, but you do see a small guard post on the other end of the bridge, where a pretty elf is sitting, red hair spooling around her chainmail shoulder pads.
I mean,
Farm
she's
animals.
decent. I mean, she's decent, but let's not forget who the top elf here is.
Not you.
So yeah,
Bitch,
she's
no one
just
asked for your
currently like whittling something small in her hands, but she looks up as a lot of you cross the bridge. Well, you look like you've seen better days. Bandit
We
trouble on the
don't wanna talk
road, or
We don't want to talk about it.
Bandits. Definitely
Spiders.
bandits.
No, it was totally bandits. Let's never speak of these bandits again. Okay, it was totally spiders.
Fucking spiders.
Fucking spiders. There were bandits too. But oh god, those spiders.
Luke is
Bandit
covered in
spiders.
more.
Did you
more
know
wounds.
that spider webs are tougher than steel beams? I know that now.
I mean, yes, actually. Giant spiders are rather common around here, especially if you stray too near the woods.
I wish someone would have told us.
Ugh.
I'm sorry, normally we
Did you ask
patrol
what
the
direction?
roads a bit better, but a rather troublesome gang of bandits has been, well, causing trouble.
I don't
Oh,
want to
there's
see
something.
any band. I don't want to see any bandit that is more dangerous than those pack of spiders. Those should be top priority.
I'm not gonna lie.
There was a
I would die to fight something that's human. Like,
Well, the
Yeah.
Lord Mayor's offering
But
a
we did
reward
kill
for
those-
bandit scalps if you want to take that up with him. In the meantime, as long as you don't cause trouble here in town, I'll have no trouble with you.
Oh, you must be the captain of the guard.
No.
She
God.
shrugs lightly. Well, Captain might be a bit strong. I'm the town's chief ranger. What guards we have are busy on the roads. I tend to the town when they're away, and vice versa.
I see. Well then, I suppose we would be chomping at the bit to fight bandits once we've all rested up.
I'm
Certainly
We
sure.
has to be
already
better
killed
than
a bunch of that, and what was that? What's the name of that bandit priestess that vanished?
You did not get a name.
Oh yeah, we didn't get her
I don't
name, but
care,
at least
but, no, I said what was that bandit priestess that those knights on horse with towel?
Then yeah,
Speaking
the
about-
guardswoman will say, "Ah, yes, we believe her name is Miriam Reed. She, well,
Steven, can you take the last name again? All I heard was Marion Breed.
I actually only heard that as well.
Ah,
So it was just Reed, but we forgot the D.
yeah, well, never mind. Anyway, so yeah, as you guys are starting to talk about the bandit, she'll say, well, if you're interested in fighting her, then, well, you might want to know that she used to be a native here, the town, our old priestess, in fact. But
The
about
priestess of what god?
the sun god, the morning lord.
No.
Usually priestess of rather calm devotions don't turn to banditry.
An apostle!
Apostate.
Master that. That's definitely for
Oh,
her.
Yes, she...
prostate.
Yes.
We don't know what caused her to turn to banditry, but about 3 months ago she simply snapped and began attacking people. And now more and more cutthroats are flocking to her cause. She's become something of a bandit queen around here. And there's quite a hefty reward for her scalp, and she'll take her little whittling knife and tap a wanted poster behind her with 1,000 silver pieces under it.
She will be dealt with appropriately.
That's a bit strange for a priest to just suddenly go bandit queen like that. Was there any investigation as to why she did it?
It's hard to say. You'd have to talk to the Lord Mayor. I tried to go near her house once, but found it crawling with undead. Haven't been back since.
Oh.
That's a pretty damning evidence. This is lost.
Hey now, I know some plenty respectable necromancers.
Someone to say that out loud. This is just joking.
Turns and looks at you.
Most of them belong
I would like to
the
say-
under, but
I'd like to say once more, I do not associate myself with her.
I
Yeah.
know how to take a joke. It's fine. Anyway, like I said, if you want to talk specifics about Reed and her gang, you'd want to talk to the Lord Mayor. It's he and his knights who are trying to deal with the problem. I'm just keeping them out of town.
Oh, asking her, wait, knights with a big towel that looked like, and I described the banner that they were flying around.
Yes,
I
that's
like
them.
how they're the knights with the big
Ah.
towel.
Indeed, Captain Aaron is the Lord Mayor's son.
Oh,
Well, that's
I'm a
awkward.
fan of the,
I can't
coward
really
knights.
tell because all folks looks the same.
I know that if they didn't all have beards and short ears, it would. Anyway, it's fine.
I know, it's so weird. Like, how could y'all looks the same? It's like little dolls of the same kind,
Oh, God.
and they disappear so fast.
Don't remind me. She gets a sort of momentarily wistful look, then shakes her head. Anyway, like I said, you're free to go into town, just don't cause trouble. And
Yes.
maybe stop by the church. Our junior priestess is doing a bit of penance for her former mentor's misdeeds and free healing.
Yes. Why don't, instead of badgering the nice lady, we all go get patched up and fight something completely normal and on two legs?
You were the one who was badgering her.
I want you to be quiet.
Luke,
Let's
put
go
it
to the let's go to the appealers.
Yeah, that would be just a grand idea.
Dane,
I
come
can
out of
sell this
attack
armor
mode.
as well.
Still cannot feel my arm.
Sorry, I was busy attacking that ass.
I saw your token tilted.
Did you see what I typed in chat earlier?
No. I didn't have to. Oh,
I did that while you were talking to the guard.
Just things in her head. Bestiality.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
That's what fucking an elf is.
I mean, fucking
Ooh, I
detailed
mean, that's-
well, for sure.
I mean that's why I taught her.
Jesus.
Well,
I'm sorry, Snippy. I didn't mean to kill you.
Please don't actually kill Snippy.
I'm
This
sorry.
looks like a fucking scene out of the thing, John Carpenter's thing, when he's like being absorbed by that weird ass sound.
Right then. Either way, let's go get healed.
Yes, it just occurs to me I didn't put the cleric's token on the map, so let me fix that real quick.
Yeah, it can't be bestiality. Elves are a proud and noble race of cock slaves.
You're not really but are you a race when you're an object?
Oh, oh.
I mean, I don't like...
We're just going balls deep into this one. Oh boy.
I mean,
No,
I don't discriminate.
well, there's been several
She-
in the lady though.
She's just mad because I won't let her go balls deep in my ass.
Okay.
I don't know about your anatomy, lady, but I don't got any
Yeah.
balls or dick.
Like women don't have balls or dicks.
See,
Wait,
this is why...
do human women not have dicks?
No.
How do you tell which is
That's
the
why
female and the male then?
Usually we don't have beards.
It just shows, and that stands next to Dane. Shows this is a man, and then shows the self. This is a woman. It's very obvious.
Wait, but the male is supposed to have the male is supposed to have the smaller penis. I'm confused.
No, the males are the ones supposed to have the penis.
What does females have?
Anyway,
Not the penis, a vagina. God damn it.
elves are a
How the
strange
hell
and
are you
mysterious
supposed to make
race.
Object.
Yeah,
Right, sorry. A strange and mysterious brand.
Merchandise.
Anyway, so yeah, you guys are heading towards the church or somewhere else first?
Church, get healed. Everybody's hurt and everybody's bleeding.
It's true. Everybody is at least somewhat fucked up.
We need to heal. We need to find out more about this priestess. There's interesting shit going on.
Alright, so yes, you find a large church at the far side of town. Its doors are wide open, but there's no crowd coming and going. A huge bronze disc representing the sun stands proudly over the roof at the base of a bell tower. And from inside you hear faint conversation, or as it turns out, prayer, as there's only a single character inside, a woman in white robes with orangish red hair, who is on her knees before a picture, or an icon, of a large bearded man, and is praying devoutly. Yeah, she doesn't seem to have noticed you come in.
I wouldn't want to interrupt the prayers.
I won't say anything.
yeah, but
Nobody else says
some of us are not fucking religious. Kicks the door open.
it.
Yeah.
Fuck your religion. Bam. I need healing.
Leo follows through with the dwarf.
Yeah, we're right there.
hands in pockets.
All right. So how do you get her attention, or do you just like walk really
I cough.
loudly? All right.
I walk right behind
Yeah.
her. I walk right behind her, and I just put money in her face. Like,
Heal now, pray later.
All right.
You obviously missed the point of free healing.
League doesn't believe things are free.
All right, so yeah, the priestess opens her eyes as like a gold coin rubs on her cheek, recoils backwards
Right.
onto a hand. Ah, what? Oh,
I mean,
I'm
it
sorry.
ain't that dirty.
I didn't hear anyone come in. I was lost in thought. Welcome to the church of the Morning Lord. I
Besides-
can guess you need healing. She kind of looks over the lot of you and grimaces as she gets to, Leok and Dane, who are quite severely fucked up looking. Yark,
That would
Oh,
be
very.
appreciated.
Leoka's scars upon wounds upon cuts. But past the mangy old coat, which is somewhat dirty but doesn't look terrible, and covered in like the splint nail that they've got. There's just blood everywhere.
By the way,
Noticeably, a
can you
lot
heal?
just-
Can you heal broken nails?
No, but I can trim them down to. Please, all of you, come sit. My name is Stella Brightstar.
That
It is a
pleasure.
beautiful name.
Thank you. I'm afraid I'm just a junior acolyte. I don't have that many spells, but I can treat the worst of you.
I can help with that process as soon as I start feeling my hand again. I'm
Right,
also a cleric,
let's-
the trained healer.
Alright, yeah, she'll give you a little bow and say, "Good, then let's start with getting your hands back. Hold still." And she will... Boop. Give you
That
5
would
hit
be very
points.
much appreciated. Oh, perfect.
And then she will do the same to Luck and to Dane. So 7 to the sorceress and 8 to the dwarf.
All right.
Time to start assisting in a couple of checks. Let's try medicine for one. Let's try the healing kit.
Yeah.
Whenever you
It's
have
written
medicine
down what
trade.
it does somewhere around here.
Do you have any healing spells available to you at the moment? Because that's probably
Have
more expeditious.
Right now, I want to try out my combat medicine. Spend 10 minutes to treating up to 6 injured living creatures. This is usually medium for your level. Should be easy.
I will accept any and all healing.
Yep, that
give you
definitely
a
healed us in
healing
level
poke.
1.
I
Let's
give you a
see.
healing poke up the butt.
Each patient recovers HP equals to its constitution modifier times your level equal just your level, whichever is higher. I see. Everyone, get whatever you got when you were resting up, basically. This is a free sleep heal.
Oh, so literally just the con mod.
Yeah, just the con mod plus your level.
Well, I get +1 back.
Wait, I get my con back.
You
Hit
get your
points
con
equal
mod.
to your constitution modifier.
You specifically
Yay.
have a heal, Leok. Have 7 health back.
Oh, is that for me? Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, brother.
So, yeah.
I'm far away, so
Leok, you shouldn't be back up to full HP.
Yeah, I did. Because I got given 7 plus 7 plus 1, which is 15. I was on 1 HP. I got 14
Okay.
HP. Elliot claps the orc on the back, gives him a wild grin, and then walks out, saying she needs to do some selling of the loot she got earlier, and asks where to reconvene with the party.
Don't even know where we'll be in the next 20 minutes. That's frightening.
In the good taverns, we could perhaps rest our heads in.
Yes. The tavern in town is called the Goose's Noose. It's just off the main square. You can't miss it. If
What is the name? I love that
She left-
alliteration.
She left like 3
that rhyming.
silvers with the I don't know if the woman noticed it, but she left 3 silvers on the floor next to the priest.
Alright, yeah. She probably doesn't notice it just yet, but she will, and she'll appreciate it, I'm sure.
Throw your money on the ground. Take my money, heel slut.
The Kaiba of sorcerers.
Yeah. I'm afraid that's the only inn in town. If money is a concern, you're welcome to spend the night here in the church.
You got beer?
The tavern does. We do not.
Then it's the tavern.
Understandable. Well, I'm afraid I'm out of healing spells for today. If you are still injured tomorrow, and she's like looking at Yark specifically here, do come back and I'll do what I can.
It's quite alright. I can mend my own wounds. But I do appreciate the offer.
It's nice to have another cleric back in town. Even if you are just passing through.
Are you the only cleric of town?
Now I am, yes.
What happened to the rest of them?
Well, there was only one other priestess here, and you may have heard of our bandit troubles.
Yes, we are well acquainted with that, but even small towns usually at least have a handful.
Nope.
Not this one, I'm afraid. All we've ever needed was the Warning Lord.
I suppose so. Well, if you ever need any help, I guess I have a free day as we wait for the rest of our companions to rest up.
Who needs a rest?
Well, I appreciate the offer, but I'm quite alright. If anything, I'm to be giving free aid to you.
I understand the whole sins of the father, in this case mother, mentality. Just try not to spend your entire life making up for a mistake that wasn't yours.
Well, hopefully Sister Reed will be caught in due time and we can put all this behind us.
Alright. I suppose I'm going to go find an inn and a bed to sleep on. I have a lot more sticky white stuff on me.
Daily prayers.
I have a lot more sticky white stuff on me than usual, and I like to wash it off.
The priestess just blushes slightly and covers her mouth as you turn to leave.
Dane will wink.
She
Wink,
blushes
wink.
more.
Wait, Dane didn't add to the mess. Excuse me, Lady Swallows.
Oh god.
Dane will
Dane's
fall
upside
over
down.
and then stand back up again and pretend that he did that on purpose.
The poison.
Oh, perfect.
Leo's already gone to find a shop.
We need to go find some beer first of all. That's our main first concern.
Yes.
He is a dwarf, so he's accurate.
Truth.
We could just stay in the temple, but we have priorities.
There's no beer in the temple. Already asked.
Right then. Noose's goose, was it?
Goose is news.
The goose's news.
The loose
I always had trouble with letters.
Goose is a goose.
Oh, and don't worry, there's an effigy of a noose on the door. Can't miss it.
Charming. And then we will be off. Thank you for your services. Darren protect us all.
She will give you a deep bow and see you turn to leave.
I'll return the bow.
Yeah,
Think upon this.
So, if you return the bow, does it mean you actually push her back up to a standing position? Upright position?
yes,
Yes.
return to sender.
Keep your Pelor tainted bows. That's on this Siren Ray.
I'm not sure if I want to go to the bar.
Why not?
I've gone to the to whatever
I
Pathfinder
mean-
armory to sell armor.
I have somewhat of a bad history with nooses.
What would that be? Ever still anything?
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
It's requested more than you think.
Oh,
18 carotene, Jesus. Calm down there.
God. And then, after I start eating up, rest and do my prayers, then I will conduct the investigations. See, we have fucking cleric of the sun gods that has gone insane, and apparently started chasing an ethereal dog around. Where does that lead us? Where do the clues point to, gang?
I would not know, unfortunately.
Fine. We'll find out soon enough.
Congratulations, we're the mystery machine and we got that ghost Scooby-Doo.
Alright, so 3 of you head up to the Goose's Noose Tavern. It quickly becomes apparent where the noose part comes from, as directly in front of the tavern, which has a couple of fairly large, like, bay windows on either side of the door, you see the town gallows. in
What did
all
I
their
tell you?
grim glory.
What did I say?
You
Where the
swallow?
goose part comes in, you have no idea. But you
I have a
enter
feeling
the
we'll
tavern,
find out.
and it's midday pretty much, so there's not a whole lot of people inside. Just a couple of old fellers playing some sort of like checkers-like game off in a corner somewhere, and a young woman with blonde hair and dark skin working behind the bar. She perks up as the 3 of you enter and gets a smile on her face. Ah, customers, welcome. Please, come in, come in. Ooh,
We're already inside, come down.
no offense, but you look like you've seen better days, Mr. Half-Orc. Trouble on the road?
None take. I would love one.
Yeah, tell you what, one on the house for you, sir. And yeah,
Ah, that is mighty kind of you.
she gives you a playful little wink and sachets back behind the bars to get you guys some drinks.
I don't question this because I assume this is my cleric regalia. Nothing suspicious with his offer.
I don't think I make it up into the chair on my first attempt. Alright,
Oh, God.
second attempt, I get up there.
I would of course assist dwarf, bro.
So when you come back, the barmaid will say, "Oh, honey, I'm sorry. We have some other chairs in the back. I could go get you one." Well, you seem to have settled in just fine. So, well,
I
next
got it
time.
worked out.
Here, and she will
Dwarf death.
give you each a mug of beer. So, new in town?
Ouch.
First time?
Yeah.
I will answer by drinking the entire beer.
I mean, you're a dwarf. That's just, standard greeting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep
Be a
it
new
down.
person. I'll take a swig to that.
Wow.
Kareen
So
is just standing on her hands while she drinks.
You to the continent in general.
It was to get up there, but yeah, that's God, I'm
Just-
hardcore dwarf more.
The
Just
barmaid just
sprung up.
claps her hands.
sprung up onto the chair and is balancing one-handed on it while drinking upside down.
Ooh. Oh, I don't think I can compete with that.
Luckily, I already had my drink earlier in the day.
I'm being horribly outmatched here. Right then.
The girl
It's
just
just fucking
laughs
on.
and claps her hands for a moment. Oh. Well, that's just cute as button. Well, I'm Reagan. If there's anything I can do for you,
Clunk.
just let me know.
Nice. Food would be good.
More drinks. I put down 5 silver on the table.
Snippy, stop being so dwarven.
Food
Oh,
and drinks
hard for
coming
you.
up. Any preference on steer meat?
The strong stuff.
I said meat, not mead, but
Pork.
understood.
Or
Boar. Yeah, I think Inez brought some in. I can have that whipped right up for you.
Oh my god.
I wonder what the difference.
Don't forget the turnips. She yells back as she leaves.
I wonder what the difference is for a dwarf between meat and meat. They probably cook their meat and mead.
Probably. There's plenty of delicious
Have you
recipes. that
never
involve
had
cooking.
fucking beer
I was
before?
being
How much-
no, I was being completely serious when I said that.
How much silver do I have, by the way?
Hmm?
How much silver did we start with?
You started with 150 minus the cost of all the shit you bought.
Okay, so I should have...
Plus, you got an additional 10 from looting bodies.
Nice.
And you will also get half the price of its suited chainmail armor in terms of profit from your junk.
Cool, I need to find out how much that is.
And if you
That
want
sounds like a lot
to
of
go
dogs.
get some potions, there is an alchemist shop you guys can go on off to. Although,
Before I buy that, I want to see if I can get barding the snake.
no.
It says you
No.
can. It says any animal can get barding, is what it says in the book. Oh, it's about specifically.
Alright, well, let me rephrase that. You'll have to get someone to custom make it, and there's probably not anybody in this town who specializes in snake armor.
Come on.
It is a noble and proud profession that few, unfortunately, seek to strive for.
Why do you need to find a tailor? And they can just, like, make the
Tailors
plans,
don't make
surely.
armor.
But he can make plans.
I mean, if you want to just get like a tabard for your snake, sure, but he can wear the colors of your house proudly upon his snaky breast.
Hey, that'd be adorable. You be quiet.
All I heard was utterly useless.
Yes.
No.
The snake is
Amazing.
normally utterly useless in and of itself, and
Got a pretty dank attack, though.
it has an attack, yes.
It is able to bite things.
I'm trying to find out how much a Holberg is really worth. Really worth, rather. Chainmail is 60 SP, so I get 30.
Mm-hmm. And lady,
How much
do you have
does-
anything you like to buy or sell in terms of general goods?
I mean, I can offer my services if anybody's asking.
I mean, that's fair. Do you have a lore skill appropriate to that, or would you like to make a persuade check?
Let's see, persuade check. Unfortunately, I do not think I have that trained.
What background did you take? Acrobat, right? Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Hey.
assume circus lore probably didn't include brothel work.
I mean, it depends on the circus. As it's an elven one, we can only make so many assumptions.
It's funny because
That's
But
Okay,
yes, if you
so-
want to make a diplomacy check to, or a society check to,
could I potentially
What about an
actually-
acrobatics check to show off
Well,
the goods?
no.
Do you see how about
After
how
all
about,
the Giphy cats we've seen,
do you see
you're
how
saying
about,
that wouldn't work.
how about Leoc sells you with their good ability at diplomacy, and you simply just do the work?
What you're
You
saying is
didn't
become
hear
a pimp.
Yeah, I will pimp you, and you can just do what you do.
I mean, if it was either of the dwarves, maybe.
Oh my.
None of them are good diplomacy.
dwarf-
Hedra will probably throw poison at them or punch them.
They
mean, oil,
have proven
sorry.
themselves. They have proven themselves both useful and not completely sociopathic.
All right.
My characters are nothing sociopathic.
So with a 9, no. Nobody is quite interested in your line of work in the middle of the day.
Fair enough.
That's good enough.
So let's snap back to the tavern as the three martial types are enjoying a meal of boar and turnips and some very strong mead.
Oh, it's good to be alive.
So as
I love
she's
being alive.
she's serving the food out, Reagan will ask the two dwarves, "So you two heading up to Song up the road, or?"
What do I know of this place?
It is the nearest, like, big dwarven hold. It is a huge trading post up in the mountains.
Hmm. Am I from around there?
Probably not.
Ah, won't be heading that way anytime soon. Bunch of misers and their precious coin. They don't need it.
Well, no offense, but them's words I wouldn't ever expect a dwarf to say, but... and you, miss?
I'm not really mountain born or all that stuff. I can dig for wherever I care for actual air.
Oh, fair enough. And you, sir? She says, leaning in a little, like, closer than comfortable to Yarrick.
Yeah, he's just gonna lean slightly back. Take out his handkerchief and clean his mouth. And say to her, I was actually heading over that way. Not specifically for the dwarves. I have other personal business. But then, we had a little bandit incident along the way, which we're currently trying to resolve.
Oh, well, I wish you good luck on it. They've been causing a whole mess of trouble around here.
Do you know anything about the bandits? What specifically have they been after? Or are they just generally causing trouble?
Well, as far as I know, they've been targeting the roads and making it so no one can come or go from the town very easy. That's why this place is so empty. She'll sort of nod around to just like the two old guys in the corner, and that's it. Normally the town's bustling, but normally you'd have traders from all over coming through, but everyone who tries seems to get themselves bushwhacked.
How many are there usually?
How many merchants or bandits?
Bandits?
I wouldn't know, sorry. I've barely left the town since all this started. I've heard stories that say up to 1-2 dozen even, but I think they're just expanding on things.
Well, there are at least 5 less now.
Well, good on you.
We got the... Alright, good on you people. We don't really care, they were just in our way. Being assholes.
Service to the town either way. I hope you get a chance to go collect the bounty on them. She'll sort of jerk ahead towards the manor house on top of the hill.
We didn't know there was a bounty on them, we just killed them because they were assholes.
Well, it doesn't mean you can't get paid.
Literally.
This coin will aid our cause.
I would like to get paid for killing bandits as well.
Well, you're not here.
Fuck you. I get my share.
Really? Did we get our share of that 10 silver you picked up?
Did anyone else take the time to loot the bodies?
No.
Or ask for it? Exactly.
You were
excuse me,
the shit out of that body.
Excuse me, did you take the time to make those human beings bodies in the first place? Okay?
Yes, I face tanked for it.
What I'm hearing is the next time people are unconscious, I get to empty their pockets before I save them.
Yep. Dips. Call dips on them. Get them first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
anyway, back in character.
Can I buy that stuff?
You will be able to, but you'll have to go to the alchemist shop, and we'll deal with that in just a momento.
Cool.
So yeah, those of you who are in the town, is there anything you'd like to ask Reagan before you just dig in and presumably get some rooms for the night?
Luckily,
Yeah,
I've
that's
already
fine.
been securing. Luckily, I've already been securing rooms for everybody.
Oh,
So did you also go to the tavern? Sorry. Thought you said you
Oh,
wanted.
the taverns. I said I was gonna go find an inn.
There is
thought it
just
was an
the
inn.
goose's news.
I mean, yeah, I understand taverns are often inns. I just thought because you didn't let me go with you, they were different. I guess I was
No,
also.
you didn't want to go to it. You went out to be a whore.
I mean, I did some whoring on the side, but that's just that's just like breathing
so
for
while
me.
you were
It's just like
while you were outside, so while you were doing all that shit, we went straight to the fucking tavern, got food, drink, and is talking.
Fair enough. I guess I'll be coming in late. I didn't go to the inn right away because I thought there was something different. So yeah.
It's fine.
No worries.
We're all good.
Once we get our food and we start talking, there comes in through the doorway a very disappointed animal.
Whoa, don't call lady an animal.
Yeah,
Because
you-
it's
you-
an elf.
She's an object.
Oh, I was about to say. I mean, if you're just gonna correct yourself like that, then
Anyway, when Lady
Poor elf.
strides in, Reagan will light up again and, usher you in. Come in, come in.
give the usual intros. Lady will make small talk and say hello, but ultimately
lady.
make sure that she can take a shower because this is the kind of white stuff she can't wick off.
Right. If you want to rent a room, I'll have a bath brought up to you. No problem.
Yeps. And then all was well.
All right. So meanwhile, over at the alchemist shop,
Yar.
Lainey will not join us in drinking. Aw.
Here at the
Pay
alchemist
for our
shop.
own food.
So the alchemist shop is a very small two-story building, kind of wedged between two residences. It has a large tower on top that's venting some multicolored smoke. And as you brush through the door, you see, instead of like a researcher-looking figure, robes and glasses and whatnot, you see a very large, burly man with a very full beard and a turban wrapped around his head, and he is buckling on armored leather boots, and he has a big sword on his hip, and he looks like he's about to go fuck something up. He's
Oh,
grumbling to
cool.
himself.
My man.
Anybody else want to take care of this? I'm just going to continue drinking.
This is
this
this
is
is at the alchemist
mate.
shop.
Okay, never mind.
Got anything
got-
interesting going on?
You got this.
Sorry, what was that? Pray I didn't hear you.
Got anything interesting going on? Is what she said in passing.
The
Actually,
man
Walker.
looks up and grunts and says, going bandit hunting.
Ooh. This man.
I plan to do some of that myself later on. Do you need help?
Might do. He looks around a moment and then just shrugs. Supposed to be a caravan coming in 2 days ago now. Valuable supplies for my brother. Can't make much without it. And, well, bandits in the woods. Guard's not here. Time to go do some finding.
If you can wait the night, I'll go with you tomorrow. I understand it might be the most
Make a
convenient
diplomacy
thing, if you're
check.
worried.
See if El Randomo can get this fella to stop. Nice. Alright, he'll nod slowly. Well, if you're offering your help, you got friends with you, other mercenaries. No offense,
Yeah, I
but
got-
one folk isn't worth staying for.
Yeah, I've got some other friends. I'm sure they'll be willing to chip in to give some bandits. As long as it's bandits and not spiders, I think they'll be more than obliged.
I don't know what took the caravan, but should just be bandits, yeah. And, look, silver's a bit tight at the moment, but my brother can pay you in healing potions. Say one for each of your group.
I'll talk to them, and if they don't come, I'll go myself and help you anyway. If I think it's worth the wait, I'm sure a couple of them would be happy to knock some heads together.
Alright. That time we got some capable people in this town. I
Besides, I'm
appreciate
sure there's
it.
some bounties there.
Ooh, there be some
The name's
really bad
Mahir, by the way. He'll get up, finish strapping his boot on, and come to shake your hand.
She offers a herring grip and says Leok. And you might notice it's quite a surprisingly strong grip for a sorcerer. if you even notice this is a sorcerer.
Yeah, I mean, you look like
You
just
can
some
have, like,
thug, right?
Yeah, Leo does not look like a mage.
Stone cold motherfucking killer.
Well, good to meet you, Leok. And, well, like I said, there's not much alchemy-wise to be buying here yet, but, well, my brother will be happy to meet you and your friends once we get the caravan back.
That'll be helpful. I'm just looking for some basic bits and bobs at the moment. Just a little bit of cheap poison, potions, and some other crap.
Alright. Well, right now they can't furnish you with any potions,
Oh.
but
Okay.
they probably do have enough for, like, some small poisons, considering that's stuff that's rarely bought.
Cool, cool. How much is a couple of whatever's considered?
I have no idea.
Basic
Let's
bitch
find out.
potion? Yeah, cool. I haven't managed to find it just yet. I noticed that somewhere. The idea is to buy some caltrops, poison them, and then poison the spikes in my shield.
Let's see. I assume this will be in treasure somewhere.
I'm in adventuring gear. It could be in...
I definitely would say it's probably not in there.
Alright, cool. I know
So
caltrops are
let's-
3 silver. I don't know if that's an individual caltrop or a bulk. It says bulk large, but I assume that's like a bag or something. That could be wrong.
Whew, there sure are a lot of references to poison in this book.
Yeah, that's the issue I had as well. If you do that, I'm gonna just scroll up and check the index and see if I can find something.
Oh my god.
Could it be in alchemical items, maybe?
Yes, alchemical items, absolutely. That is
That's
exactly what these
359.
are.
Pathfinder 2, why?
Alright, arsenic is 20 silver pieces. That's looks like the basicest poison.
Yeah,
Fortitude
cool, I'll
save,
get that.
DC
Arsenic for a
15.
fucking coal-based human? Damn, that's deadly.
Yeah, I like me some arsenic. I'll get an antidote as well. How much is antidote?
Alright, so an antidote is also 20 silver pieces.
Fuck me sideways. Yeah, I can do that. It's fine. That leaves me with 10. I need to buy some caltrops as well. They're 3 silver, like a bag or something.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah, you can get a thing of arsenic and an antidote.
And then I'll grab, wait, because standard, greater, or true. I'm guessing it's standard. Let's have a look. Yeah, and I'll grab 1 bag of caltrops. And then I'll, poison those with the arsenic and my shield, if that's okay.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
But if there's any left
we'll
over,
see how arsenic itself actually works, but yeah.
Cool, cool.
Can-
Yeah, then I'll just go to the tavern, I guess, for now.
Alright. So maybe like half an hour after ladies arrived, Leok will as well. It's getting on towards like 3 in the afternoon, probably.
Time to check us. Time to cash in the bounty, yeah.
Yeah. As we the guys get together, I presume the guys get together to cash in the bounty. I make them aware that I've got a deal if any of them are interested on where there's an individual who's going out bandit hunting and he needs some help, and his brother's got a caravan full of alchemists, and he'll give us 3 potions each of us. So on top of what we could probably loot and that we could get for bounties for killing the bandits, it could be worthwhile.
What type of potions?
Healing potions.
Oh, sounds like a very good deal.
Yeah, I thought so as well, because they don't
On
have any
top
healing
of the
potions
bounty
currently.
I would probably get from the lord of this land.
It would improve our relationship with
here's
the
the thing, though.
town.
If you remember what the guards at the entrance said, or the whatever she was, it was bandit scalps.
Yeah,
Ah,
so
shite.
we that's not a problem. We just go out, kill them, scalp them, loot
Yes,
them,
but we
get
can't
potions.
claim a bounty on the ones we already killed.
That's a good point.
Unless we get that the towel bearer, the Lord Mayor's son, to vouch for it.
Yeah. Well, he should vouch for it. I mean, we can ask
Yeah,
anyway.
it's gonna be a problem.
I've got enough silver to
Yeah.
probably shack the rest of us up for the night. And then we can try and make money off what we do tomorrow.
Well, that depends. Depends on what the rooms go for per night.
Leok leans over the bar and asks the pretty lady how much it costs for our room.
Oh, well, thank you. For night, private rooms are 1 silver, or there's the common room for just a copper.
I think we'll be alright. You heard the prices, guys.
Yeah. Don't worry, I got Dane, so.
Alright, I'll have your rooms made up in just
Okay.
a moment. She
Thank you.
will,
How many free rooms do you actually have?
well, all of them? I
Yeah, with
guess
the band activity.
there's 9 private rooms upstairs and the common room down here.
Ignore that.
Nice roll, though.
You notice that the barmaid has a very nice butt.
Oh, she has. Ooh. Extraordinary ass.
Yes, that seems to, like, be slightly inside your personal space at all times when she's near you.
That was my initial reason for making that check. They immediately regretted it.
Yes, the
Well then.
thirst is real for the orc.
I know where this is going. Since my character actually notices it, there'll be some inquiries about that later.
Look, you're an orc. You see something, you gotta smash. You were supposed to
Hey.
smash.
It's a free room.
That's racist.
And by the sounds of it, it's a
Fucking
private
animal.
free room. So there probably will be some smashing happening.
Well, yeah, I already paid for it because you guys were here at the start.
That's the point. Is just so I can subtract from my silver. Whose rooms is Leok actually paying for? Or are you guys all covering your own?
Well, I covered Jarek and Dane because they were here. And the food and drinks.
Cool.
Oh.
Jarek.
Jarek, do you
Jarek
need
just sucked down. Jarek sucked down his own fucking drinks because he just chucked 5 silver on the counter there and said drinks.
Yeah, you have your own porta keg at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will of course
He's
share
good.
it with the
he's
dwarves.
good on that stuff.
Did
I'm a generous
Yeah.
person.
Leok would have offered to buy you a room if you, as well, Jarek, if you needed one.
Ah, no, I already got that covered. Wink, wink.
Oh. She chuckles and moves you to her.
Already got that covered in something.
It's gonna be a long night. Oh, I'll see you lot tomorrow.
Yes. We just whispers to Jarek, says, well, if she's not religious, at least she will call your name out in faith.
Good. Ah,
It's only afternoon, so
yeah.
might as well go get a layout of that. Or rather just talk to the Lord Mayor to begin with.
We should, yeah, no, we
Sure,
should
you know.
definitely do that. We should do that. That should take priority. Of the
Yeah.
other thing I was planning
Let's
to
eat
do.
up. Let's eat up first, and then can
Well, then.
unless you all want to get cleaned up and be more presentable.
I think.
Oh yeah,
Leok's
no,
gonna
that'd
take
be a great idea.
Leok's going to take a bath because I think Leok's got more red showing than white skin.
Also
Okay,
take a bath
yes.
and kindly put
Yes.
No. You go ahead.
We're just gonna say that I lean over to the waitress there and tell her like that her good friend here has some place on the back, his big muscular back that he unfortunately can't reach, so would require some able hands to assist to clean.
Oh, you poor dear. Well, you know,
I do.
I pride
Oh,
myself
I
on
do.
running a full-service establishment. How about I come up and help you out with that?
Eric is gonna look initially very confused, but he catches on eventually. Yeah.
Let's give us some stuff behind the waitress.
Great. See you up there in a few minutes, handsome.
Yeah. See you in a few minutes.
And so yeah, everybody disperses to their rooms to get cleaned up and made presentable. Those of you who are, near the end of the hall, hear some loud, furniture moving from the end of the, the master bedroom here. But otherwise, yeah, everyone gets their stuff cleaned up and ready to go.
It's have a
Pounding it.
nice
Pounding.
long soak
Yep.
in the hot water. Be like, yes.
Just pounding it.
It's like one of those old ass steam engines that just goes on in the same fucking rhythm like a fucking hammer, dong, 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 dong,
Cat.
dong, like that.
That's precisely what's happening in there.
Ah,
Good time to have it all around. Oh no, is the bed all right?
well, no, it's not.
Make a perception check, Yark.
Can I?
I mean, DCL's bed initially, but let's see. Let's
Oh.
see. What's wrong with this bed?
You
20.
gave him that.
20. You notice that this bed has been reinforced with metal on the bedposts.
Oh no, it's deep.
I'll have
What will I ever do?
Yeah, it seems like she
Oh,
came
no.
prepared for this.
This is fine.
So yes, your bed survives pretty well through the night.
I can go full out.
She wholeheartedly encourages you to do so.
And I oblige.
Can I?
So while
renegade?
that is going on, everyone else has been getting cleaned up and knows that this is gonna take fucking forever. So we go to the Lord Mayor's manor.
Agreed. Can I also?
Just-
Yes.
Just leave the orc behind.
Like,
Yeah.
let him have his fun. Yes,
Sorry, could I?
just leave him.
I've just read. Could I renegade on the arsenic? Because arsenic's a ingestible. It's not a
Yeah, that's fine. You can.
just a mistake.
Renegade.
No big. So yeah, everyone gathers up and heads to the Lord Mayor's office to talk about that sweet, sweet bounty. And I think we'll pick up their next session with you guys talking to the Lord Mayor and then going bandit hunting.
And hopefully, no more spiders. Ever again. Ever.
Hopefully.
Yes,
a fight
instead,
where-
Yark's the
That's
only
fine.
one who's going to have some sticky white stuff to deal with.
I feel like maybe not 6 spiders. I think that's the better call.
I think there was just
Yes.
they had so much HP as well.
Oh,
If they were
there was
squishier,
some-
then it would be an issue.
That was very weird though. Like 20 hit point spiders be like, and that fucking web DC as well. It's like,
They had a high
and
AC
the
as well.
poison.
Yeah, them
poison,
spiders
the
weren't
AC,
fucking
the-
around.
They have 15.
Yeah,
Yeah.
15
15
AC, 20
AC.
HP. 20 DC. Like, if those are supposed to be CR1s, this book is fucked.
Mhm,
Because
yeah.
those
Those are CR1s.
those spiders are like on the level of like
What?
Those are
oh
all
my
CR1s.
god.
Wait, isn't 6 CR1s like something for like a little 4 party?
No, it's not level 4, but it was definitely like on the like end of the encounter spectrum for you guys. Like that was definitely meant to be a very hard fight because
Like
somebody
6 CR,
rolled maximum spiders.
6 CR like 1/3 what is like more along the
I don't
lines
think
of
this
what
game
you
even
would throw.
has 1/3. I think it just goes from 0 to 1.
1/4.
You mean more like 0 to 100?
They were nasty.
I mean, yeah, that too, but
I keep saying the 5e is too easy.
5e is
Well, I
not
guess-
easy. It's just DMs are pansies.
I
Gosh
like
damn.
Called
I
out.
like the fact I like how I can cast multiple spells. That's nice.
Let's see, where's the creature list here? I'm genuinely curious. Yeah, it goes directly from 0 to 1, so there's no CR half, CR 1/8, any of that shit. It's just 0 to 1.
Oh, that's
Holy shit.
bullshit.
Yeah, that definitely makes low-level encounters it's quite a bit deadlier, because you're either dealing with absolute chump change like goblins, or shit like ghouls,
Rules.
and
Ghouls
giant
at level
spiders,
1?
and demons.
I just feel like the mixture
This is
between
not a gas.
Okay,
the web
okay, I
and
know
the fact.
ghouls. We had that in the playtest, and they were really fucking nasty. If we didn't have 2 fucking tanks in the front there,
Well, apparently the game says "fuck you" and your shit.
Like this time around, rather than
Yeah.
last time, I actually used my damage spell. I did quite a lot of damage, but even then, the spiders just had so much HP to soak it up.
Yeah, I definitely think that encounter was a little too hard for you guys, which is, fine, because
A
you just
little
talked your way
too
through
hard.
it, so whatever, but...
Yeah.
You also couldn't really die in that encounter. The spiders would just take you prisoner, so... It wasn't
Would they
a
eat you?
huge deal if you lost, but at the same time, yeah, like, I probably
Our
shouldn't have thrown
honor-
that many spiders at you.
Would
Our
they-
honor would be
Something
relatively
I
damaged if we
cannot
lost the spiders.
I mean, yeah, your honor would be damaged, but you wouldn't be. You'd be fine.
Oh, were they not going to try and eat us?
I mean, yeah,
Oh.
but you'd have a chance to escape.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that'd basically be, like, resolved as a skill challenge rather than a combat encounter.
Oh man, with my dice rolls, that might as well be death.
I mean, yeah, you can also just fuck it up and all die, but, that's
My plan
just
would've-
D&D for you, I guess.
My plan would have simply been to rest in the cocoon and then try and cast spells from the cocoon. Fuck trying to get out, just blast him.
Anyway, thanks for showing up and playing, guys. Thanks for watching stream and YouTube.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
We will see you guys next time. Have a good one.